Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend. It's a Saturday. Always nice. I feel like the weekend's always nice. I don't know what it is. I'm starting to become a weekend person. I say that because as a nurse, normally you don't really have weekends. You just have random days off, but I feel like I'm starting to get into the flow of what it's like to have a weekend. So, weekend, team, weekend. Today is March 29th. I apologize. On a Saturday. I think I said 28th by accident a second ago. On March 29th, 2007, Rihanna's Umbrella song released. Now, I may not be her biggest fan, but I do know that song has a habit of getting stuck in your head, so you're welcome. Also, today's question of the day, what's the most creative thing you've done? Funny enough for me, that's a pretty easy answer, but the YouTube channel. So trying to spread positivity and kindness by pretending to be a gaming channel or being a semi-gaming channel is probably the best way to phrase it. It's definitely the most creative thing I've done. There's borderline things I've done medically speaking, but there's way too much context needed to describe why that's creative. So, and it's also pretty gory. So maybe one day I'll describe it, but this is probably the easiest way out for me out of this question of the day. And I do feel like it's proper creative. Maybe it's just abrasive. I don't know. I'm just trying to be a good person. Today's stream team, Viewerbuilds, guys. As always, I am open to your builds. I usually preferred, I should say, if the person that designed the build is actually in the chat when I run the build. So if you're in the chat and I have one of your builds, I will prioritize those builds. But if no one happens to be in the chat when I'm about to do a loadout that has sent me a build, then I'll just pick a random one. So a random viewer build, I should say. And if I don't have any viewer builds left, which is, there's no way that's going to be the case today. I have plenty of builds. But then I have a loadout randomizer that Zyrus made for me. Mr. Zyrus, he's one of the viewers. Okay, that's it for today's PSAs. Exclamation mark join if you want in. Scan the QR code if you want into the Discord. Let's rock and roll. Let's see what you guys gave me. Oh yeah. Alright, let me unmute on Discord. Bada bing, bada boo. Hello, boys. Say hello to stream. Shoutouts, of course. Normal, Witness, Panda, Titanic, hello, and Big Boy Eski. And of course, everyone who's not in chat. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend so far. All right. Let's see. Where do we go? Where are they sending us? Yes, we kicked butt. Alright, where do we go? No MOs? Where? Alright, I guess I just look at the build then and then decide based on that. Also, I put up a thread in the Discord Helldivers 2 chat. It's pinned in the Helldivers 2 chat for you guys to help me brainstorm what criteria we're going to be putting into our loadout leaderboard. So there's already some of you have reacted, but just in case you didn't know, it's in there. So if you have any ideas what we should base a loadout on, then definitely put it in there. So I nuanced in there. I don't want it to be a weapon leaderboard. So it's not how good is this primary in comparison to that primary. It's how good is this build in comparison to that build. So I'm looking for synergy and not per se how high is the damage number on this gun versus that gun. No, he's blocking the... Oh, every time. And that's always in there. Alright, well, 2IQ's in here. He has a bug loadout. I guess we start there. I just zoomed in. He's not getting off my planet. Get off my planet. I'm just kidding. It's fine. Eggs? I guess we go eggs. Preferably long mission, 2IQ says. Okay. The idea is to put... Alright. Yeah, this is what he wants. Alright. Let's see. Yes, big boy. Weekend gang indeed. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Crane? How are you doing? How are you, Jonathan? It's been a while. How is life treating you, good sir? Let's see. I still think your old video on builds is the best way of rating a build for its effectiveness. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Normal. We can definitely put that in there as well. Just the thought process. I'm always open to people's inputs. Sometimes people say stuff and it's like absolute genius. I'm like, there we go. So I'm listening. We start here. Okay, let's see. 2 IQ's build. He wants me to go any passive. He wants me to do this against bugs on a long mission, so that's covered. Then he wants me to go any passive. Okay. He wants me to go carbine. Well, that's probably siege ready then. Where's the carbine? There's the carbine. He wants me to go grenade pistol. Grenade pistol. Stun grenades. This looks solid already. This alone is already solid. And then he wants me to go OPS. Where is it? There it is. Flame Sentry Tesla Tower. Okay, that's interesting. This is interesting. Recoilless. Okay, okay, okay. The cheater gun, yes. Although I suck with it, so not really cheater gun for me. Okay, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Good, been working on a move. Finally lined up a new place. Nice. Where did you... Oh, sorry. What state did you guys move to? I'll ask it like that. Pretty sure that's privacy safe enough. Let's see. Or did you stay in the same state? Let's see. Question of the day. I made a simple SFM animation with a clip audio before because I found it so funny. Oh, nice. Nice content creation. Very well done. Nice one, Normal. This is very true, Celestine Chua. Or how more loosely translated, surround yourself with people that you admire. That helps. You will automatically become one, believe it or not. Cool thing about human nature, I suppose. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Wisdom? How you doing, bud? Question of the day is a hard one. Take your time, take your time. There's no rush, guys. As always. You moved to the state of Las Vegas from Colorado. Is that a long move? Are those states close to each other? I know Vegas is Nevada, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm so bad at geography. I'm pretty sure it's Nevada. But I know that's in the west part of the states. But I don't know where Colorado is. It's like more near the middle, I would guess. There's only a few places to move into in Nevada. Because is it very deserty? Is it all Las Vegas like? Need to try more SFM animations. That was really fun. Honestly, if you enjoyed doing it, you really should. You never know. Maybe you make one, it goes viral, eh? Boom, set up a channel. Get in there, Normal. Get in there. Almost done with your lorry driver's license anyway, right? Time to move on. You never know. You never know. Alright, this looks like a solid build. I have to get used to the carbine though. The main thing I mess up with the carbine always is that it has such... Well, it doesn't have a tiny magazine. It has an extremely high RPM or rate of fire. And so it's just making sure that I reload as efficiently and effectively as possible. So when I'm firing, I don't want to hear the clicking sound of the magazine being emptied too much. But of course, I don't want to throw away too many bullets either. So that's the balance. Oh yeah. Oh, I just realized I think I've brought the flame sentry maybe once. Nice landing. I'm so scared of getting a job now. Why, Normal? Why are you scared of job for? You should be scared of getting a bad manager. The job is fine. 9 out of 10 times. Let's see. Nice question of the day. Pretty much jerry-rig old PC parts together into self-hosted servers and use them for all privately hosted gaming servers and friend group. Yo, I could use you, big boy. I'm trying to set up a server for Enshrouded, which is a game I play with a friend, the friend that makes my artwork. I would love your help with that, actually. Mr. Cool, I asked him to dig into it because I like giving people stuff that lets them learn. So he doesn't have any experience with it. So I wouldn't mind. I'll send you a message on Discord, big boy. Oh, no, no. Wait. I am distracted. Wait. Excuse me. Alright. 3 out of 5. We're good. I appreciate you, big boy. Thank you for being open to it. I would love to learn, and Mr. Cool would too, actually. Boom. Easy. How fast does the carbine go through this? Up again. Pretty good. I need to test the carbine on a fresh impaler. That's crazy. There's no way it's one magazine, but it felt pretty good. I'll be honest. No. Do 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 do. Hey. No. Carbine feels so good. It's crazy. Doing pretty good on the reloading. The thing that I normally mess up. So. All right. Keep the reload going, Phacil. Keep the reload going. No. Call him in, call him in, call him in. Up. No? Calling him in. Oh, he was dead already. My bad. Oh, no. Oh, this carbine, man. I feel like if you practice, or if I practice, oh no, I'm dead. If you practice the carbine, I feel like it's such a high skill cap gun. It looks so simple, right? But just getting the reload timings right and stuff, I think it's such a big deal. Am I dead? Yeah. I am peachy, not even close to dead. Let's see, correct. Las Vegas is in Nevada, very deserted in the center. Thank you. The Reno area in the northwest and some mining communities. Okay, okay. Is that true for a lot of states? Are a lot of states deserted, or are most of them heavily populated? Because there's like 300 million Americans, I think. I dropped the resupply here. So is it like in the Netherlands, like there's a very heavily, even though the Netherlands is super tiny, like the west of it is extremely populated, and then the east of it is just like barren. One of my music guys, Karsik, he's from the east of the Netherlands. He's like, can you please stop calling the east of the Netherlands barren or a wasteland, Phacil? It's like, I'm just saying, dude. Like, it's not a wasteland, I'm just saying. It's like, it's definitely not as crowded. You have to give it that. I need to write down that big boy would like to help set up servers. And then help me teach me and teach Mr. Cool. Big boy knows how to set up servers. Boom, done. Thank you so much, big boy. Right, many states are heavily populated in only small areas. Okay, yeah, so it's relatively the same. So it's per state. Then you just have tiny areas with a lot of people. Boom. Please, mortars. Thank you. Da, 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 da. Oh no! This goes there. No. Thank you for the save to IQ. I think we go. Am I in trouble? Probably not. Maybe I am. Can I throw this up here actually? I feel like that's too high of a throw. Oh, almost grabbed it on the way up here. Oh, please. Wow, the combo. I got mortared. I got pushed into a mortar. Ballers. See, I think I'm in the process of my most creative thing. Otherwise, it's my Gears of War poster or short story. Wait, what is your most creative thing? Give, like, come on, man, spill the beans. He's gonna leave us hanging. He's gonna leave us hanging, I feel it. Alright, alright. Going back north for the CF. Let's see, my most creative thing is the Murder Down video project. Oh, nice! How far are you with that anyway? You've been working on that for a while, right, I think? It's in progress, not something I've done. Okay, that's fair. No problem. Oh, that was weird. Why did it say full when I picked that up? Wait, did someone... I think someone brought the sample booster. You will catch a break to IQ believe. Where is my recoilless? Excuse me, recoilless. Excuse me? Tesla's a bit of a complication. Trying to get the sieve done with a Tesla's difficult. Hey, what's up, Mr. Cool? Mr. Cool, I have good news. Big Boy Eski knows how to set up servers. He's agreed to teach us and lecture us for a solid fee. It's all taken care of. Thank you for joining. Mr. Big Boy right now is nodding. He's like, yes. He's preparing the contract for us, Mr. Cool. So it's all gonna be great. Acid rain, okay. No. Off with your head. Let's see. I spend way more time on work and art commissions and reading than I spend on the video. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. No worse. As long as you're having fun, right? That's what matters. Mini nuke first. There are 2 mini nukes? No, only one. Hurry! Why you wait so long for 2 IQ? You were trying to make me get eaten. I could tell. I could tell. You were like, if I wait a little bit longer, he gets eaten. Affirmative. Alright. Alright. Good to go. Build feels solid, honestly. Not even using the stun grenades very well. I feel like for me, stun grenades are such a weird thing because I'm so used to using stun grenades only when I'm about to land a stratagem. So I would throw a stratagem and then throw a stun grenade to make sure the stratagem has maximum damage. And so now that I don't have any... without any nuking stratagems, it's kind of weird to have it. Is that it? No! No! We're good. What do you mean? Oh, reload. Thank you. Good assistance. What's happening? Random. I probably need the help pod for the Titan nests. Whoa! Why am I so slow? Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Good, 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 good. Oh, I'm sneaky. I'm the sneakiest of boys. Oh, we're good. How am I so sneaky? Spit. On the charger. Spit on the charger. Whoa! They're throwing cars at me. What is happening? I'm going this way, actually. Oh. No! I'm fine, actually. This goes here. That's there. That's good. Titan, come here. Good enough. Oh no. Excuse me. I am free runner, man. We're good. Alright. Now I throw... Whoa! Oh, the stun grenade save! I definitely died there, actually, without the stun grenade. Ah, we're peachy. Excuse me? Oh, I'm hearing the clicking sound too much. That's what's wrong. Very suboptimal. Coming back in. Has anyone dropped a resupply? No! Drop more resupplies! I threw it. Off with your head. I'm not dead. Someone here. I forgot the name and I don't want to spell it. Wait, what? Who said that? I have a bunch of your quotes, by the way, in the quote generator. It's really weird to me that it's not spawning that much. Or not popping up that much. I actually called it spawning. I need him, I need him, I need him, I need him, I need him. It's not bad. I'm pretty sure that was relatively fresh. Calling you in. East, okay. Going east. Hello? Okay. Ba-ra-pa-pa-pa. Really? Call him in, call him in.
Calling in reinforcements.
The carbine feels sick, honestly. I think it was Exy? Yeah, it could have been. It does sound like something he would say. Just die. I'm getting breached on. Good luck, team. This goes there. This goes here for cover. I stand back here. Bring the pain. These little walls here are annoying. Bring it. Too much clicking. Calling normal in. Hello, Breachy Breach?
Marking location east. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Is it just... What? That's not stunning the... Is that stunning the Impaler? What? I was about to break my Tesla, I had to. Alright, well, guess I can go in there. Was that thing stunning the Impaler? Or was the Impaler just bugged trying to hit it? Like, what was happening there? I feel like it's the latter. Go! Let's go, Impaler! Jump up! Oh, that works. Normal's doing his DACA thing. Much air burst. Oh, thank you, thank you. This gun is definitely decent. I feel like the recoilless is okay. Affirmative. No one's gonna correct me? Okay, alright. Then it's just okay. We'll leave it at okay. I'll leave it as a solid 4 out of 10 on the leaderboard. I'm definitely not using sentries enough. Holy crap. But how often they come up. Wait, can you actually... Let me science. Here, maybe? This should work, I think. It worked. Entrance. Acid storm, baby. Yo, buzz off. Buggy. Alright, you stay put. Oh, okay. What broke that? That was interesting. Carbine, very good gun. Got him. Good. Excuse me. What? 15 seconds on the Tesla, okay. Running south for the next one. Use the bushes, Phacil, to your advantage. Calling him in here. I have 2 shots, unfortunately. I do, however, have an answer to that. Oh, oh, he already answered. Excuse me. Oh. We're good. Oh. Wait. Nice recoilless. Very good. The carbine? The carbine's very good. Stalkers! Where's the nest? Alright, I'm en route. With no ammunition. Please tell me there's... Yes! Random ammo. Why not? Have a Tesla. Is it all the way around here? It is. Alright, Mega. Where are you going? I'm about to get torched. Oh, that's fine. Grab some stuff here. Let's see. Don't forget the HE rounds on the recoilless. Oh, that is fair. I'm really bad at swapping ammunition. Really bad at that. But it is fun to do though. Good call. I actually don't think I've ever used the HE rounds. Alright, I'll try it. Oh, never mind. Look at him sitting there. Arrogance is your downfall, Titan. Back to HE rounds. Alright, 6 out of 8. I'm throwing a resupply near the Mega. Let's see. Carbine 10-10? Maybe. I don't think it's 10-10. I'd give it a solid 8 though. I do feel like it's a solid 8. What? Are you serious?
Objective near your position.
Calling down a sentry. Last reload.
Casual, because too many entities on the map. No. Well, here's what it is. Definitely the way the recoilless is supposed to be used. Where's the last one? Wait. I thought I did a whole circle already. I guess I missed one here. Northeast from me. Northeast is resupply. Please! Wait. No. 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 Okay, we're good. Alrighty. No enemy mega nest. Always chill. Follow me. Thank you, sir. There's a resupply here. You grab it then. You have a pack. Alright, coming for eggies. What does this HE shot look like anyway? Is it like shrapnel-esque? I don't know. I'm fine. So where would you use the HE? What are the scenarios against Terminates where you would prefer the HE over heat? Nice mini nuke. Let's see, getting good with carbine hipfire feels like starring in Predator. That's fair. Is this the highest rate of fire gun in the game? The carbine has the highest ARP. Negative? What is highest? Oops. Wait! Okay. They waited. Bit. Wait. Fine. Thank you, team. Much appreciated. Let's see. HE is for clusters of medium enemies. Okay, alright. No, call him in. Actually, I'll call him in towards extraction. Get his samples. Oh no, it's too far north. Interesting dial-in for the flame sentry. Down, up, right, down, up, up. Down, up, right, down, up, up. Okay. Let's see. Bile spewers, lots of alphas, or a big knot of hive guards. Okay. So it's just a bigger explosion? Like what are the actual stats? I'm assuming the AP is lower. It's just a bigger explosion, I guess, with less damage, maybe? On patrols of squishies. I feel like that's a preference thing. Maybe bring an airburst for that. To be fair, it's cool that they gave the recoilless that option. I feel like the gun definitely wasn't strong enough without more utility. I'm trying to be as non-sarcastically sarcastic as I can. Alright. AP is way lower, but explosion is way bigger. Oh, okay, alright. Okay. Danger, danger. Where are they? Where is El Dangero? Nice hail bomb. So far, so good. It's so bright over there. I'm helping with a Tesla. Thank you. Negative? What do you mean negative? Go prone. Normal. It looks like the same explosion. Yeah, it did actually. That's kind of weird that they did that, right? Did they just forget to do the graphics, you think? Or did they actually not want it to... It's kind of... No, there's no way that they wanted it to look the same, right? Probably just messed up on the graphics, I guess. Build is good to IQ, thank you very much. Build is very good. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. Let me climb, let me climb, let me climb. Climb it, climb it, climb it. Please. Here, maybe? No. Oh, cheater. There it is. Boom, get HE'd. That's pretty good, actually. Easy HE. That's pretty big, actually. The boom's pretty big. The heat and high explosive explosions look different from the sides, but from behind they look the same. That is super weird. Right. That is super weird. Alright, we did done, dude. That definitely was not my grenade pistol. Was it? There's no way. Affirmative. There's no way. I didn't see the bullet. I'm sorry if it was me. No, witness. A lot of needles show up. Hydrate, guys. Thank you, Panda. Hydration check, team. Drink water. Alright then. It's a good build. Very good build. Definitely try this if you guys like... the recoilless obviously is an answer to a lot of stuff, which is why it's arguably the best support weapon in the game right now. Even with the dropships not being... or not being able to destroy the dropships anymore. It's still a ridiculously good support weapon. And I think the carbine really fits the synergy with the recoilless is very well. Just because the recoilless obviously is a big boy handler, but I think the carbine is one of the best chaff killers in the game. And that's coming from someone who really likes shotguns, to be fair. So, well done. Well done to IQ. Solid build. Very good build, yes. Alright. Alright. Who's next? I have one person in queue. Let me check who's in queue. Who's in queue? Panda's in queue, okay. Witness, may I ask you to jump out? But just because I played with you quite a bit yesterday. That's the only reason I'm asking you. Let's see. Queue. There we go. Recoilless is good at what it does, and that's it. We're back to this again. If something's far away, then it's not close, guys. If something's dry, then it's not wet. Thank you, Witness, for the spot. Alright, Panda, get in here. Alright. I have submitted a really good build for you this time. Okay, now I'm scared because usually you say you submit bad builds and they're really good. So this, if you uphold the pattern, I'm kind of scared now. Alright, here we go. We'll do your build. Here we go, big boy Eski. Let's try. Oh no, he wants me to go Flammenwerfer. Oh, alright. I will do my best. I will do my best, big boy. Oh, I didn't hug Okay, I'll hug you later, Panda. I will do. Alright, here's the build by Big Boy Eski. The build is, it says, after a great many hours of testing, browsing the armory for 5 minutes, I have devised the ultimate bad build. For real this time. I'm sorry, since this build won't use a lot of new stuff. It might be a bit boring. No, it's okay. It's okay. Alright, he wants me to go torture. It's not the worst. That's the good news. I'm really praying. I haven't looked at the rest of it. Oh, any light pen, pistol, or melee weapon. Okay, that's good. Alright, so... Okay, fine. Okay, and then he wants me to go... Seekers? That's not bad. This is not too bad. Any light perks with Scout, Unflinching, or Advanced Filtration. Maybe Advanced Filtration, I guess? What is the rest of the build? Okay, yeah, no. Definitely no. Alright, I'll go Scout. I'll go Scout. I don't play Scout very often, so I feel like it's a legit thing to do. Where's the blue? There it is. Then he wants me to go Grenadier Battlement. Do I need to buy that, actually? Probably do, right? Oh, I haven't bought it. Oh, give me 1 sec. Sorry, team. 1 second. 1 second. I apologize. I need to go buy. I don't know if I can buy it, actually. I spent all my requisitions on the DSS. Grenadier Battlements. Oh, we're fine. Back up to 50k already. Didn't even notice. Okay, I have it. I am Grenade Wall Man. Wall Grenade Man. Wall with grenade. Wall launching Grenade Man. Grenade launching Wall Man? I don't know. Need to find a good good name for the Grenadier Battlement. I'm not calling it a GB because Great Britain. I'm just saying. Alright, so this was already taken care of. A Grenadier Battlement. Directional shield or ballistic shield? Probably ballistic. Protect my back a little bit, I guess. Okay, yeah, I guess ballistic shield. Stalwart. He gave me a stalwart and he dares claim this is a bad build. Alright, you're in for a treat, big boy. And an orbital laser. Oh, this is rough for... I can't do jack about nests though. Alright. Other than this. Okay. We try. We try. Okay, big boy. I try. Let's see. I never get the purpose of the carbine. It's a worse tenderizer with more recoil but more ammo. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like that's a good summary, normal. It's just because you're constantly shooting, reloading, it does feel very cool combat-wise, I feel, in comparison to the tenderizer. Let's see. Yeah, and I didn't know you have some of my builds. No, I didn't hug you either. I'm sorry, witness. I am sorry. I will make it up to you, but... The loadout I submitted is democratic and not much else. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Don't worry. I'll run it after this one, if anything. What's wrong with GB? Absolutely nothing. Nothing wrong with it. I know a lot of Brits, honestly. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think a lot of the stuff that Brits would think is wrong with Britain, there are plenty of countries do worse, so that's the good news. Ballistic shield stalwart. Alright, so the build has a little synergy, but that should be okay still. I do need to run with a pack though, or I do not have very good nest closing utility. That was a mistake, by the way. I should have thrown a sea grenade before I picked up that resupply. I am following normal. Positive. Yes! I love it, I love it. I'm in. Wait, where's my Daka speed? Yes! I love this strat. We flam and warp like this. We slap. We fight breachy boys. Right here. Drop fire. And then we shoot 70 grenades at these breaches. Because why not? Excuse me? Breaches? Whoa, you can actually shoot in this direction?
You just blew me up.
What, did I?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Mistakes.
Aim in the other direction.
I was trying to be of assistance. Definitely not of assistance. Get flammenwerfed. Okay, serious cluster luck there. How did that cluster not hit me? Hey, what's up, Broscom? How you doing? Let's see. Trust is the foundation of great leadership. Yes, yes it is. And trust is easy to build. You're just honest, and you give a shit about the other person. Done. GG. Can someone tell that to the average manager? You stop lying to people and you care about them. You do those two things, boom, trust. Easy. Welcome to my TED Talk. That'll be $995, please. Thank you so much. That's how it works, by the way, guys, if you didn't know. I know for a fact there's at least 1 or 2 people in chat right now that are like dying. He just summarized my last Congress in two phrases. Yeah, damn right. Yo, the Grenadier battlement being up so much is gigantic. I said I didn't have answers to nest, but I think I'm lying. I think I do. Holy crap. It's just up all the time. It's 100-second cooldown, 1 minute 40 seconds. Are you serious? Okay, I do have answers to nests. I take it back. That is absurd, actually. Don't yump. Run into the fire. I'm dead. Woo, the dodge. I sidestepped a half an inch to the left just in time. See, they all died to the fire. Told you the torture is pretty good. Telling you. I am following 2 IQ now. Negative. What? Why'd you do that? I saw that. Where's it land? Oh yeah, time for Daka. Actually, Flammenwerf first. And then Daka. I don't care if it's a white cross. Half damage is fine with me. Easy. To IQ is full melee mode. I'm in. I should have gone peak physique. Get poked in the face. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Is that a stalker lair? No, it's not. Time for another Grenadier battlement. Is it finally time for a laser? Probably not. I have bad news for you, big boy. The build is very solid. I feel like you should actually try to make me a really good build at some point. I feel like that's the day. Jap, I will save you with grenades if you get jumped, okay?
I'm good.
What do you mean? Why you no team
I'm
player?
good.
Oh.
Well, the last time you helped, kinda had to get respawned.
Hold on, let me put all this pure floating uranium in my pocket. Yeah, man, we're Helldivers. Hoorah! That's how this works.
Pop a stim, you'll be fine.
Easiest melee of life. What?
Please, no.
Good ballistic
I'm
shield
blown
block.
up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like Gladiator. I am Russell Crowe. That's the original Gladiator, by the way, for those of you that didn't know. The OG Gladiator. Why is he not dead yet? There we go. Done. Easy. Jump at me.
Objective critical strategy.
Jump at me.
Sample collected.
Jump. Hello? Yeah, get him, poke him. Get him good. Yeah.
Calling down objective equipment.
Maybe this is the point where we accept that we need difficulty 11 really bad. I don't know. Negative. Alright. I'm shaking my fist at the sky right now. If only you meddling kids. What is the Scooby-Doo phrase again? If it wasn't for you meddling kids, I would have gotten away with it.
That stupid dog.
That stupid dog. Exactly. No, Scooby not stupid. Ow. Alright, get Flammenwerf, buggies. Run into the thing. No, he goes through, that's right. It's okay. No, normal! I was about to poke him to death and you just boomed me. Alright. I'm sure our sample containers are 100% safe. I thought you were running. I was 2 inches from his face. Excuse me? I would like my stuff. What? No. Where's my ballistic shield? Actually, I'm pretty sure the ballistic shield has a relatively low cooldown, so I can just call a new one. I'm gonna save 2 IQ with a seeker grenade. Negative, he says. Alright. Hello, Titan. I like the 500. Very nice. Whoa, was that a perfectly timed double 500? Glorious. Well done, boys.
Dropping a pin. South, 300 meters.
First Helldivers has 15 levels of hell. Exactly. Where is it? Where are my 15 levels of hell? Oh. Oh. Alright, it's time. It's happening. No. No. I went prone. I pressed the button 0.2 seconds too late. We fight the breach. Oh, I took out that hunter. Real nice.
Back inbound. Calling down a support weapon.
Get Flammenwerfed. Grenadier battlement, here we go. I am Flammenwerfer. Battlement, please. Where are you? Nice. Alright, we're good to go. Take care of Shriekers, please. What? Did a grenade bounce back at me? What happened? I am pretty confident a grenade bounced back at me. That is a shame. No, they took out my battlement. Excuse me. Okay, alright, boom booms. Oh, that's Tim. I will come back for my stuff later. I guess it's time for my first laser. Ow. Excuse me. Flamin' Wurfers. Oh no. Alright, we're good. So far so good. Let's see. I think Cutting Edge is still my favorite warbond to date because of the armor. Oh yeah, that's fair. It is a pretty cool looking armor. I agree. I like the whole tech, the tech vibe stuff in games. I do agree. Let's see. Many of Helldiver 1's difficulties came in expansion packs? Oh. I don't know if they're gonna do that here though. You think? Maybe. But they've given us 10, right? So you would think no, but maybe yes, I guess. It's a good question. Let's see. My guess is they intended to add 1 difficulty per year and more equipment and stratagems to health as they come. Yeah, probably. That is fair. Would be cool. But then we're still pretty far off, right? I think we're like... Oh, excuse me. We're probably a couple months off then. Good job on the mega, guys. I helped. I was present.
You guys did phenomenal.
I was here. By the way, yesterday I asked if anyone would be interested in doing speedruns. I was looking at some of the world records and I feel like we could do that. I am pretty confident. I say pretty confident. I am 100% confident. We can at least get up there in the rankings. I have a wall. Got him. Alright, let's see. Hello, Kugo. How are you doing, bud? How is your Saturday / your weekend? Off to a good start, I hope. Oh yeah, Flamin' Wurfer time for the hunties. Excuse me. I guess I just go east. Oh, I have to go around this rock, right? Just got home, bought some cereal, Mr. Cool. Very nice. Enjoy, enjoy. We've already gotten 10 as an expansion pack with Escalation of Freedom. Oh, oh, you mean so like expansion pack as in like it needs to be a really big thing that they drop. That is fair, I guess. It is probably the right way to do it, right? I do feel like a difficulty addition is a gigantic moment for the game. So it does make a lot of sense if they make sure that they do it as part of something really big. So not just the difficulty, but you know, new enemies, of course, new weapons, new mechanics maybe. I'm still really hoping they give us more team play mechanics. Like we were talking about it again yesterday. Where like you could like use someone to mantle a higher wall, stuff like that. I really hope. If they add stuff like that, I feel like it's nostalgic for me because of a game on Xbox long ago called Army of Two. That game was so incredibly nostalgic for me. Or that game was so incredibly good for me, and so therefore it would be nostalgic for me. So I hope. It would be neat. Anything, honestly. Just more than just body reloading, I should say. It's probably enough.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
What? What is up with this thing? Why can't I throw it? Let's see. Sea grenades, apparently 2-shot chargers, and possibly titans. What? Are you serious? There's a mini nuke. I'm coming. I has mini nuke.
Fantastic.
Two mini nukes? No way. Very good. Productive. Nice. Good to hear you're being productive today, Google. Awesome, dude. Google, when will you leak government intel? Probably when they release difficulty 11, am I right? Give him time. FBI is listening in right now. The guy with the dark sunglasses he just prepped it. You know what I mean? What would you call that when you press the middle part of your glasses onto your face? Locking in like that.
Calling in reinforcements.
Help me. Help me, Americans. What do you call that? The anime move. Oh! Leg! Hey, I didn't take any damage. How did I take no damage? That's interesting. Oh. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, do we just go north, I guess? Alright. Okay. Pushing glasses up? Okay, alright, alright. Pushing glasses up. I will say that then. I will... Oh, one sec. Looks like thrown shells get stuck on your stun spear? Yeah, it's really weird, right? What the heck was that? I will leak it when I have a defined escape plan. Oh, a prepared man. Well done. This goes here. Yes! Someone do the console. I will protect. Get in there, panda. I am protect. Oh, we're done already. Okay. Let's see. Adjusts glasses. I like that. That's probably better. The adjust. I need to make gifs or something. I want to start making gifs for moments like these. And let me write this down. Make gifs. One second. Make gifs. Adjust glasses. There we go. Give me time, boys. Give me time. Let's see. Anastasia did push her glasses up in the story at least once. That's right, actually. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Silas? Nice to meet you, man. Or hello if I've seen you before. I apologize if I have. Let's see. Most creative during COVID when I was furloughed for like 9 weeks. I made 2 album soundtrack for a hypothetical D&D Star Wars campaign. Yeah, that's pretty badass. A D&D Star Wars campaign. I don't think I've ever heard of a sci-fi D&D campaign. Nice. Never worked that fast ever again. Nice though. I'm assuming you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, I should say. Look at that. The Gridanier embattlement is back again. That's pretty good. Where are all the breaches? Come here. There they are. Yes. No, I can't shoot him. I'm in trouble. I need to get off this before he breaks it. Oh, you got him, alright. Got him. No! Stalwart. The stalwart shot you by accident. What's up with my friendly fire this mission? Maybe it's Big Boy's plan all along. He knew. I will give Phacil all the friendly fire. Was that it? That's all the breaches? Where's the rest of the breaches? Let's see. Have fun, Mr. Cool. Good luck with the round. That is really impressive. You are absolutely right, Kugel. Let's see. 100% homebrewed with new mechanics? Holy crap, dude. That's a lot of work. You basically made your own game then, right? If you homebrew your D&D rules. That's nuts, dude. Well done. Sending in an eagle. I got it. No, I don't have it. What's happening? I got ragdolled 5 times in a row. Okay. Let's see. I really did never released it ever though, apart from a few friends. Why not? I feel like a sci-fi or Star Wars, especially a Star Wars D&D campaign / scenario would probably be a big deal for a lot of D&D players. Definitely. Let's see. If you find the Titan, can you science it for me? What do you want me to do? I did become a ping pong wisdom. You saw that, right? I'm sorry, big boy SK, but the build is good. It's solid. Funny enough.
Bugs, northeast.
So obviously I could point out what I would change, but funny enough, it's a pretty good build. The thing about the shield now is that it blocks melee attacks. So if I'm running like this and a jumper hunts, like a jumper hunts me, a hunter jumps me, like it actually blocks the hit. Let me see if, is there a hunter here? No, there's no hunter, okay. Like look, if I just stand here, look at the like, oh, chop. See? No problem. So funny enough, it's actually pretty good. Which is the nuts. And I can just do that. All good. I'm just saying. And then I just carpet like this. Grab the shield again for back protection. Grab all the samplers because why not? Cancel the animation. Whoa. Dodge the hunters. Here we go. Oh, or did he hit the shield? I feel like he hit the shield actually. Oops. Oh. Panda, I require assistance.
With what?
Not really, actually. The build is really good. I was just kidding. Many hunters. Yeah, I should have been dead a lot more. But just purely the shield protecting me. Which is nuts, honestly. The ballistic shield is a high utility now. Pretty cool. I guess it was due for that type of a buff though, to be fair. Let's see. Hell yeah. New classes, weapons, vehicle mechanics. It was nuts. Holy crap, dude. That's a lot of work. How many pages did you write out of curiosity? Do you remember? I didn't want to get in a bother with Disney. That is a fair point. Okay, alright. That is a very good observation. Smart. Exactly. Witness would play it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. You ping a target to get seekers to guarantee them to track to that enemy. Okay. I don't think we're gonna run into another Titan, but it is a good question though, Witness. Whether 2 seeker grenades actually take out a Titan. If it does, that's a pretty big deal. That might make it better than a thermite for big boys, which is usually why you bring the thermites, of course. I played homebrew. Yeah, exactly, big boy. I do get his point though. He might get in trouble with Disney, but in theory that means that they like it too, right? You would think. So that's a different way of looking at it, to be fair. Always the optimist, I suppose. Really good. We played 1 season of it. I must reward. I made the soundtrack for season 2, which we never played. Oh, no problem. You made 26 songs? What the crap, dude? That's a lot. That's a lot of effort. Well done, man. Yeah, this is a good question. Let's see. Oh yeah, you have someone making a tabletop RPG. That's right, Wisdom. The one I'm drawing more art for could easily be ported to Helldivers 2. Honestly, those are fun business ideas to think about. Alright guys, let's go.
Fire in the hole!
Meow.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20
Oh no,
seconds.
call him in, call him in.
Budget depleted.
Oh, did you call him? You did. Did you? No, too late. No.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1.
I've been shot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Was that a seeker grenade that kills you actually? That was really weird. Oh, you guys were drawing. Okay, never mind. You guys were John Wick. Boring. Hydration check, guys. Drink water. 2IQ was like, wait, what was I doing? right before he got shot in the head by normal. The duel. By the way, I looked up a mini game you guys could play in chat once, where like it's like a duel thing, and so like a little bot says go, and then whoever types shoot or whatever, like I think it's a random word, wins. I was considering implementing that in chat, but I'm not sure whether you guys would like dueling with random people. So you can challenge in chat, and then someone else has to accept the challenge. I don't know. Is that a fun mini game? Trying to make chat as fun for you guys as I can. Let's see. Would mainly just take making enemy stats for bots and bugs and squids. Yeah, honestly. If anyone, if you know anyone that enjoys doing that, Wisdom, you should. I do feel like a Helldivers 2 tabletop would be a big deal as well.
Freedom wins again.
Oh
Improved
yeah.
posture,
Oh.
healthy shoulders.
Sit up straight,
These
guys.
sound appealing?
Alright, I need to run a quick break, and then we will go. Nice.
Democracy.
I'm not sure if you're in the Discord. You can't link it here, Silas, unfortunately. But if you're in the Discord, you can scan the QR code. You can put it in the general chat there if you want. That's actually not advertising for me. I'm trying to advertise for you. Let me answer some chat and then break time. Didn't you like shields? Next time you'll get lots of shields and only shields. Okay, big boy. All right. But if it's against automatons, it's probably pretty good, big boy. Well, we'll see. Seekers don't even kill titans, as it turns out. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. That does make more sense. Let's see. Have a good one, Wisdom. Good luck with the art, man. Thank you for joining for a bit. Catch you in the next one. Alright, guys, quick break. 5-minute break, guys. Try to actually take a break with me. It's healthy to do. I got called out for not taking enough breaks, being an intensive care unit nurse, and they were right when they did that. So definitely take a break. So move around, get a drink, get a snack. Just don't be glued to your screen for the next 5 minutes. See you in 5, guys. BRB. All right, we're back. Let's see, 2 people in queue. Let's see, next player. I will answer chat. Give me a moment. Witness and Stern. Okay. So that's probably. Oh, this is hard. I need 2 spots, guys. I'm not sure who to ask. I appreciate you too, IQ. Feel free to to type exclamation mark join again, of course. Thank you for the runs, but hope you had fun. Probably normal. I think I played with you yesterday, right? Normal? No, he's drawing me. No! Alright, let's see. Chat. So Witness and Stern bounce in, boys.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Thank you, Normal. Thank you for the spot.
Are you ready, Helldiver?
Let's see. Oh, thank you for putting it in the Discord, Silas. I'm pretty confident people are curious what you did with the D&D Star Wars crossover. All 3 shields in one build. Hell yeah. There, a lot of times, like little funny things like that can turn out better than you might think. Feed first into Hell's already for sale on Lineborn Publishing's website and other bigger sites. Is that your story? Is that, I forget what it was called. That's not the one with Anastasia, right? Pretty sure. Let's see. Oh, you can type exclamation mark join Stern. It pops up the battle royale on the break scene when you type that. If you type exclamation mark join when we're taking a break, it'll always pop up the battle royale. Let's see.
Has joined squadron.
Yeah, I don't know about the secret grenades either, but they're pretty fun, I think. Oh, Witness, I forgot to give you a hug. Hug. He's just leaving. All right, whatever. Hug. All right, there we go. They're pretty good and do in fact 2-tap chargers. Oh, nice. And I guess the 1-tap from a Thermite's better, right? But you do get 4. Still though. The Thermites is still better, I would say. I've joined the Discord. Should I just share the link in the music channel? Yeah, probably, because it's 26 songs, right? It's a really good idea. You're allowed to advertise, I don't mind. If you just say you made these songs, but anyone who's interested. Or if anything, just say what you've said here, right? That you made the songs for a D&D Star Wars crossover scenario thing. Campaign, maybe. So feel free to advertise all you want. Thank you, I'll switch. Hot drop? Okay, calm down. Here, he says. Alright. Let's see, what's the next build? We have... Okay, well, Witness is in here, so I guess I can run a Witness build. Or, wait. Someone else posted that I don't do builds for too often, I think. Oh, Crane posted one. Alright. This is terrifying. Alright, let's do it. Alright, Crane. Alright, Jonathan. Here we go. He wants a Constitution. The Senator's good. Okay. Thermites, also good. Okay. He wants a strafing run. 380, 120. Oh, this is perfect for this mission. 380, 120. And a walking barrage. Or... Yes. Oh, 380 or 120, sorry. Walking barrage. Where's the barrage again? There it is. And a gas. This is a pretty good build, honestly. Don't forget to salute and stand at ease. Alright. So, definitely siege ready if we're bringing a Constitution. Let's do... It's good enough. Alright. This is you, Rain. Alright. See, there's 21 on this one, 5 were unreleased. Oh, okay. Alright. Keeping them in the bag. I see what you're doing, Silas. Easy does it. Fair enough. Are you ever gonna release the 5? Let's see. I thought Seekers are supposed to be weaker armor pen than Impacts. I don't know. I definitely do not have enough practice with Seekers. Something tells me Seekers are definitely gonna have some form of utility later on. Like high utility. Because we have Overseers, right? Which are more airborne and shoot at us now. So who knows what the Illuminate are gonna bring later on, so... It's definitely not all said and done in terms of how useful Seekers are. Although right now they do feel relatively mediocre. I would say that. With the little experience I have with them, that's to be fair. I've seen videos of people two-tapping chargers. I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe probably analyze the video, witness. Like look into what it is exactly they're... Like from what angle they throw it, whether they mark it, all the little things. Let's see. I will if I can ever get access to my old MacBook. Been cooked for 4 years. Oh no, man. Oh, that does suck, alright. Well, I guess lesson learned, right? To put them in a cloud or something next time. So hopefully that fixes that problem. It's been a while since you made it though then. That's pretty cool. Nice. Alright, we hot drop, boys.
You are the best of the best. Live up
Excuse me.
live up
Yeah, it's definitely this actually. Get uked, noobs. I definitely did not throw a 380 on stern. Excuse me.
requesting air support. Heavy.
What? Get constitution.
Orbital inbound.
I guess I'm going east. Or northeast. I'm heading for the Seaf. So far so good. Really? Really? Actually? Does this work? I've never tested this actually. I feel like this should work. Oh no, they're defilade. Good formation, Shriekers. Well played. I feel like this works. Does this work? It does, alright. Come on. Pa, 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 pa. Am I allowed to... No, you guys have to resupply, never mind. Come on. Going for a radar, actually.
Found something.
I found all the side objectives.
10 minutes remaining.
Requesting cat pack. Calling down a support weapon.
Good enough.
Requesting air support.
Tactical asset near your position.
Heavy. Southwest. Requesting tac pack. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Bug outpost destroyed.
Get him.
Reinforcing.
No stims. No stims. Definitely dead. Make it out, make it out. Oh, barely. So close.
Reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Do strafing runs kills a Titan? Nice. I didn't know that actually. Good intel, thank you. Oh,
Requesting sentry.
this goes here. I wait for the Titan's speed to reload. Actually, I let him stomp actually.
Found something.
Stomp. There we go, thank you. Killed the Impaler for me, that's good. No, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Okay, well, got a nest.
Reinforcing. Reinforcing.
Doing pretty good.
Approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Good pace. I think that works. No, I'm dead. Come on. Wait, does that work? Yes, it does, right. I wasn't sure whether the gas shell actually broke the Titan nest, but it does. Good to know. Oh no, now I need to listen to it as well. Oh, I like it. I like it.
Calling down a support weapon. Tagging location. Cancel that. Northeast.
You may proceed
I will definitely listen to your music as well, Silas.
Objective located. Never mind. East.
request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I'll send you some money for it if you let me play it, if I end up enjoying it. Does that sound like a fun deal to you? 6 shots. Okay, easy with the laser. Calling you in. Oh man, kind of scared because they're stalkers. Oh, okay, right. Bad time to mantle.
Calling in reinforcements.
Everything of 500 breaks, a gas strike will too. Oh, that is good. That is good.
Acquired.
That is really good reference. Thank you, Norma.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Splat. Hello, Ahoy. How are you doing?
Found something.
Okay, I guess I'm going east. To help with the radar and the SIA. I will admit the Constitution still feels like a lot of fun to play. It's so World War II-y. Like I used to play, I think it's Call of Duty 2. Not confident, but I'm pretty sure it's Call of Duty 2. And you had a gun like this. Absolutely loved it. That does feel phenomenal, but it's one of those guns that takes a lot of practice, I feel. Just because this reticle is so weird. This. And then this just feels like it's not right. So it has to be this. You have to shoot first person, I feel. Or you're just not playing the Constitution right. It's just no. Ba, 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 ba. Look at Panda being all flashy, okay? Calm down, man. Oh, yeah. Alright, guess we're running all the way west. Do I extract? No, I'll go west, actually.
Weaponry.
Ba, 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 ba.
5 minutes left. Liberty, speed your step, Helldiver.
Let's see, had some trouble with myself, I suppose. As always, alcohol helped in some way to cope. You really need to get off the alcohol, Ahoy. It's not good for you. I say it because I care, but you know that. Constitution, baby.
Heavy on my position.
Way too much fun dive shotting. Pretty good. What? Did you breach? No, I didn't. I thought for a second he breached us. I was like, what? Don't worry, I have this. I has it. I believe. This goes here. This goes there. Okay, bye. I used the meta stratagem. Salute. Where are you going, sir? Okay. I gave it to him. Told you. Got it. No, Stern. I threw you back in there. Hey, Panda, why are you not extracting us?
We still have a nest.
You can extract us anyway.
Alright. I suppose. You're right.
Oh, snap. Panda's like, yo, that's actually good strategy. Maybe Phacil's not the dumbest player I've ever met. Alright. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Panda's like, damn it, Phacil, stop. I feel like you would enjoy speedrunning as well, would you, Panda?
I suppose. Just a matter of what it is.
What do you mean, what it is?
I'm speedrunning. Like, am I speedrunning missions or certain objectives?
They have certain categories. There's like, for example, there's a speedrun for the fastest 100% operation. So that's 3 missions, which is pretty cool. You want to know what the time is for 3 missions, 100%?
Oh, I'm gonna say it's something like 33 minutes.
I believe so. It's something like, I believe it's like 30, 36, 37, I think. Depends on the faction, of course, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I like it. Ooh. Whoa, what's in here? Titan, please. Let's see. Hey, Marcos, how are you doing, bud? How is your day? How is your weekend starting off? Bum, 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 bum. Excuse me. Did it bounce? I thought they said it wasn't gonna bounce anymore. No. How many shots with the senator to the face? Thank you for the spit. Reload. Wait, what happened? Wait. Since when does the Constitution reload back to full if it's empty when you reload? I thought it didn't do that. Oh no, it's just really fast. Okay, right. That spooked me. I was like, what? They did that. That's a big deal. Oh no, time for the ukes. Thank you, Titan. Much appreciated. This way. Oh, I'm coming, boys. Oh yeah. No. I believe. Hold the door. Hold the door.
Hold
the door.
Hold the door.
Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. It's closing.
Everybody in, everybody in, everybody in.
No, Stern.
Too slow.
Alright. No, heavy armor. Shame. 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 Alright, I can't believe I squeezed 2 Game of Thrones references in there. Alright. Let's see. Pretty good. Went for another small walk to nature. Nice. Took some pretty photos. Post them in the Discord again. Very nice, Marcos. Very nice. GG's. Thank you for the build, actually, Crane. Honestly, it's a good build. I really didn't play it that well, but you can tell it's a good build. And the Constitution is a lot of fun, especially if you get used to it. So here, the mistake I was making was like, there was some moments where I wasn't reloading because it's a primary and I'm not used to round reloading a primary. I really haven't played the Deadeye enough either. And so, you know, just like most round reload guns, you should just always press it as soon as you shoot, every time you can. So yeah, little details like that. Fun though, definitely fun. And obviously the Senator and the Thermite and the other 4 reds are good, so. Very nice, very nice. Thank you for the build. I think I checked it. Yeah, I did check it. Right. Alright, well, 3 people in queue, okay. Let's see, I wanted to show that you can hover over an Eagle cluster bomb. Unless you get hit directly by the shell, right? I'm assuming? That is interesting if you can do that actually. Very cool. Hugs! Triple hugs! Thank you. Thank you, boys. G to the G's. Alright, who's in the queue? Let's see. Whoever's in the queue, get in here. Normal, Ahoy, and Mr. Cool, get in here, boys. Let's see, I just killed a Titan with only Arc Thrower. Yeah, that's absolute disaster, I'll be honest. That is absolute disaster. How many shots is it? It's like 30 something, right? Absurd. Let's see, I thought you played it well. I like the strafing run use on the flying bugs. Yeah, I appreciate it, great. I actually didn't know whether that would work, but it does make sense, right? It flies higher than the Shriekers. So that's pretty neat, honestly. I should have done it on the first run. I hesitated because they were all lined up perfectly. Would have made for a fantastic short as well, but now we know it works at least. Dun, 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 dun. Get in here, boys. I can do another one. Do another one before I have to do a break. I guess we do automatons for a bit because we have no ammo. Yeah, okay, we'll do automatons. Dolph. 0% resistance? I guess we do this. Alright. We're doing automatons, team.
FTL jump to the Dolph system.
Let's see, let's see. Let's get some bots. Ahoy, are you coming? Ahoy?
FTL jump successful. Mission
Kinda scared Ahoy was a little bit drunk when he queued up.
Hellpods prime.
And now he forgot to queued up. Give him a couple minutes if not. Who left? If not, probably Panda jump back in. I think I haven't played with Panda quite a bit. Automatons, yes, normal. The easy faction. Yes, sir. Yeah. Alright, let's see. What builds do we have? I have one by Stern, actually.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm joining right now.
Oh, it's a squad build, though. What else do I have?
Oh, my luck.
Trying to see if you guys have anything specific for automatons. How are you doing, Ahoy?
Oh, I suppose. Right now, great.
Nice. Very nice.
Yesterday I was quite fucking... Yesterday was quite a day. I will not lie.
Let me check with this. The dozer build? Let me look up the Discord. Let me see. You have... Oh, I see it, yeah. It's a Payday 2 themed build. Oh, Normal's gonna like this. You're up against the wall, and I am the fucking wall. That's a fantastic... what a quote. Alright, Fortified Commando set. The Fortified Commando set. That's the name of the armor? Or is that... I'm assuming that's heavy. Fortified Commando? Which one is the Fortified? Does anyone know what the Fortified... Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, right. Okay. Just say Michelin Man. Alright. Where's the beefy helmet? There it is. All the beef. Alright, and then he wants me to go... Any shotgun? Oh, okay. Okay. Any shotgun against automatons. So that's... Probably breakers. Fun to play with. Let's see. He wants me to have some lower ranking dozers carry these. And then ultimatum and thermites. Ultimatum is very good against automatons. And thermites, okay. And then he wants me to go. Stratagems are stalwart supply pack. Okay, okay. Looks legit. Stalwart supply pack. Which is the primary weapon in the build, he says. And it's the closest thing to what they use in Payday. Okay. Then it's your choice between Gatling sentries, Eagle strafings, orbital Gatling barrage. Okay, alright. So I'll go Eagle strafing and then Gatling. Maximum DACA. Maximum DACA. Extra armor we already have. Probably this. Yeah, this looks legit, honestly. What a build, Witness. Alright. Alright. What a build. Alright. Here we go, team. Here we go. Oh, I have a lot of your builds, by the way, guys. I will run them as soon as I can. I promise. I promise. I appreciate all the input, by the way. You guys are still, funny enough, like even after months, you guys are still hitting me with creative builds. So props to you guys. Being a boring old me, I would run the same build over and over again. Just if I wasn't a streamer trying to be as entertaining as I can, like I would. I think I would say probably the first 150 hours of Helldivers 2 for me was just me running the autocannon. So, I'm pretty confident. It's somewhere in
50 hours?
Somewhere in that vicinity, I would say. Yeah, yeah.
What? Wait, you said 150 hours.
Probably, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I would somewhere in that range.
Well,
it might be longer, honestly.
I mean, I suppose I would be doing the same.
Hmm?
But when I played with you, I started playing this the spear.
Oh.
Because of the funnies, I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna try it, and yeah, because of you, I actually was playing the spear.
You ended up liking it though, right? I'm pretty sure you ended up liking it.
Yeah, I did end up liking it.
And that was before they buffed it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You've been with me for quite some time as well, right, Ahoy? I think you were like one of the first viewers back in April/May of 2024.
Yeah, somewhere, yeah.
Time flies, man. A year has passed. Can you imagine, Ahoy?
No, I don't wanna.
I don't wanna, right? It's been a year, Ahoy. A year.
And I cannot deal with that.
nuts.
I don't wanna. Time flies by and I don't wanna fucking see it. That's about it.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Alright, heavy done.
The Automaton outpost scrapped.
Easiest heavy of life. Drop a Gatling, kill the sentry. Low cooldown anyway.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, this is a solid quote always as a reminder. Always a good reminder. I have there's a my mother's Colombian, but there's a Colombian comedian that once said, that's the thing about Colombians, right? If you say, hey, someone's done this already, they'll say, okay, so why should I do it? Right? And if you say no one's ever done this, they'll say, then why should I try? Right? And so it goes. This is Colombian attitude. Obviously he's joking, right? But it's Colombian attitude at its finest. But the truth is, he uses Japanese as a reference, and he says, you know, Japanese people are the other way around. If you say to a Japanese person someone's done it, they'll say, that's great, that means I can do it too. And if you say, hey, no one's ever done this, then a Japanese person will say, great, that means I could be the first. So it's a complete mindset thing. Absolutely love it, honestly. Love the mentalities. Let's see, every couple months I run a weapon that bugs me to break up the monotony. That is a good idea, honestly. Wow. Do we have a good answer to that? We don't. Alright. Good luck with the gunships, guys.
I got educated. That's the only thing I have.
Ow. Come on! I am just trying to get to the next outpost.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 200 meters.
Ra-pa-pa-pa. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. This goes here, that goes there. That's 3 out of 4.
Requesting air support.
No, it's 2 out of 4. The angle was not correct.
You are in range of enemy artillery.
Indeed, it was not correct.
Not
Michael Matt.
correct.
It was not correct.
Here it is.
For that, you will pay with a life.
You will play with life.
Yes. And I'm fucking dead.
Why you dead for? Calling you in, land on the fabricator.
I got shot by those American guns.
American guns?
Yes, I mean, I don't know who else has Gatling guns, so...
No. Not me.
Naturally, Dutch, the only thing you have is your hide. Wait a minute, that's wrong.
Whoa, okay, that's a
Wait.
dog. Alright, excuse me.
Wait, what? You're Dutch, right?
Yeah?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, Dutch. Shit, I got confused.
Oh, ow. I just want... Did you get it?
You just want socialism.
Yes. Socialism is, at least the thing people describe as socialism, is actually a really good thing. We're done here.
I suppose, yeah. I've never looked into it that much.
I took a hell bomb. I took hell bomb, yes. Excuse me, I would just like to throw hell bomb.
Did you all steak, the Parmigiano?
Did you say Parmigiano? Like cheese?
Parmigiano, yes. If you did not, mamma mia, I will thank you with the fucking spaghetti.
It's crazy how tanky I am, this is absurd. Let's see, this goes here, I go here. Wait for the hell bomb cooldown. My own Gatling chased me!
Mamma mia, you have died.
Keep the shotgun out of your hands, that's just if you run out of ammo. Okay, alright. I appreciate it, Witness.
Mamma mia, Phacil, how much enemies you have spawned here?
When you turn Italian? When did you turn Italian?
Because I'm drunk, Phacil, what else?
I stimmed on the way down. Oh no, he's cheating!
Mamma mia, Phacil.
Oh,
There's
we're
so much
good.
shit.
Dogs down. Stim. Gatling. There we go. I saw the Gatling machine gun thing coming. Just go in here. I am heavy boy. I do not care about anything you do, automatons, at all. Now I just sit here and I wait. 17 seconds. What's that? You did not hear me when I say I do not care.
Phacil, I'm gonna call a T80.
Why? I'm about to hellbomb it. 2 seconds. Save it.
Because I don't care.
Did you 380 me?
Yes.
Come on, dog.
You will do the same, Phacil.
Fine, I go this way, alright. Wait, who took my backpack?
I
you,
did.
You took my backpack. You can keep it. Oh, alright.
Nuh-uh. I got the ballistic shield, which I'm not gonna use.
I'm calling a resupply. Can you handle gunships, Ahoy?
Well, if you can handle the berserkers, then yes.
I can handle berserkers. Easy. I missed. Ram-pa-pa-pa. Is that an objective? It is an objective. Ow! I am very beefy, boy. Take care of the gunships, please.
I'm trying.
Thank you. Going for
I
objective.
cannot see that one that's on you right now. I
Oh.
can.
I'm going for objective. This armor is pretty good actually against automatons. Hilarious. Let's see. Marco says, for the question of the day, I've done a lot of deeds. But what should I classify as most creative? I don't know. That's a good question. What should you? Design, cooperate. What? I don't know. I feel like you get to pick, honestly. I got dropped on. Excuse me. Going this way.
Yeah.
West, 200 meters. Calling down fortification.
I am the wall.
Sentry.
Yep, it's not called it's not called restraining. Actually, I
Oh.
forget the line.
What a good reload timing.
Calling in a hell bomb.
It's not called resisting arrest. It's called difficulty to be. I'm pretty sure that someone says that in Payday.
Ow. What do you mean? No way I die here. Not a chance.
You, Phacil, you have quite a way of jinxing things. And I'm like scared if you like it or not.
I am Michelin man.
You're a masochist, Phacil.
What? Cheaters. Someone call him in.
Cheated. That's one way what a masochist would say. Just another competition, as they would say.
Excuse me.
I excuse you, yes. You're excused.
I am immortal because I am the. I'm calling them in. Okay, fine.
Yeah, because you're closed.
No, because you're not calling them. Alright.
No, because I'm far away. You're closest.
I am the wall. Say it with me.
No.
I'm just saying, man. I'm still alive when I definitely should not be.
One step closer to mission completion.
Stalwart is a
I
very...
could say the same, yet I'm still alive in real life.
Okay, okay. Okay. Where is the... There it is. It's behind the dog. The dog.
Did you try take care of the dog?
What?
Calling down fortification.
No, I like dogs.
Calling down a sentry.
Yeah, I like dogs as well.
Orbital inbound.
This is a good quote, actually. To be positive in the eyes of some, you have to risk appearing negative in the eyes of others. This reminds me, I have a question for you guys. See, a lot of you guys know that I set up my YouTube channel. He one-shot me to the face. Okay. I set up my YouTube channel with the intent of trying to spread positivity, you know, a message of kindness, etc. This the thing you guys hear me talk about all the time. But I do it specifically for an audience that I think really doesn't want to hear my shit. Right? So you may wonder, so why would you do that, Phacil? And I go, well, the thing is, if I were to just set it up for people that want to hear it, right? So specifically for people that want to hear it, then those are people that, in my opinion, technically don't need me because they're looking for information similar to what it is I'm trying to offer, right? So what I'm trying to do is trying to find people that are like, they don't really, it's not per se that they don't want to hear my stuff, but more like they didn't expect that they needed to hear my stuff, right? That's the ideal audience, right? But I know people that are like, yeah, but that's pretty abrasive, Phacil, honestly, because then you're just kind of forcing yourself on people. And so on the one hand, I would say yes. But the problem for me is, you know, obviously I've had a lot of patients that have tried to commit suicide, young kids, you know, like tons of these scenarios. And so I feel like if I don't try, the next time I get one of those patients, you know, I can't be like, oh, well, there's nothing I could have done about it. Because the reality of it is, if they do survive, which I always hope they do, of course, then it's a chance I get to make things better for them. And I think it's one of those things where, as silly as it sounds, I feel like prevention will always be better than the cure. And that's kind of where I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just going to force myself onto people on YouTube. So how would you guys judge that? Would you say, no, honestly, Phacil, that's rude, that's abrasive? Or would you say, keep going? What do you feel like is the right way to go about this? Ow. Oh my goodness, I'm getting slapped in a corner. This is MMA. Alright, calm down. I require assistance with the gunship. Who feels like what I'm trying to do with the YouTube channel is abrasive? And who's like, yo, honestly, it's a good idea. I am curious. I've never asked this question so specifically, so directly. But take your time to think about the answer, of course. Calling you in. Alright. We're almost done already. Okay, nice. Very good speed, guys. Good speed.
Good fit indeed, Comet.
Comrade. I missed. Better.
Yeah, so pneumonia still it kind of hits afterwards.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's see. I need to hear Phacil's best dozer impression. No, I've never heard it. I'm sorry, witness.
Calling down a support weapon.
Your content is a great idea. I enjoy the positivity. Thank you so much, witness. I appreciate the feedback. Okay, so that's one. That's one for. You're fine. You're fine pushing yourself onto people. I appreciate that. Let's see if anyone disagrees. Which is a bit biased, of course, because people are sticking around here. So in theory, most will agree. But not necessarily. I do feel like I need to give you guys the room to disagree. Oh, this is the back door. Let's see. This goes there. Does that reach? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that reaches. What? This goes here. Here. Good. Ow. Can he hit me from? What an angle to hit me from. What the heck? Probably just stratagem this, honestly. Whatever. It's a good build. It's a very good build, witness. Let's see. You should play Payday 2 with me in normal then. That's fair. I've heard good things about Payday. Sakura plays it actually. Sakura Blue. Or at least he used to. I don't know if he still does, but he did used to. You play as Dozer? Okay, okay. So it's a game with classes then, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it kind of is. There's like a medic class.
Wait. After some thought, Marco says, after some thought, the most creative thing I've done maybe is play testing for my IRL friend's game. Figuring out different ways to break his games and just playing them. Okay. That's a pretty good answer. Thank you, Marcos. So like being a game tester, basically. Cool, man. Did you enjoy that? Okay, go ahead, Ahoy. The classes?
Yeah, so in Payday there are like class. I get, yeah, there are like, I suppose you could call them classes, but it's really just what you bring to the heist. So you can, yeah, I suppose there are classes. I can't remember really much.
Okay, no problem.
But,
No problem.
There are skill points for like specific classes, I suppose.
Oh, so you can like level up your class, your character? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
think
that.
So I can't remember. Fucking alive. I did install it, but I don't. Then I what's the word?
Hmm?
Well, basically, I do not have it in my library anymore. I simply do not play it right now.
Okay. That's cool though. Normal says
It is good.
rather than classes, think of it as a Path of Exile 2 skill tree. You have a class, but you can level into anything. Oh, that's very cool actually.
Yeah.
And what is the game like? Is it PvP, PvE? What are we talking?
It's PvE.
Okay. And then
You
what? It's
simply
like
go
it's
to
like
like a place. You have to rob it.
so it's Helldivers as key. So you just have a mission, you go in, you go out.
You go in, you grab as much as you have to, and you go out.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
But again, I'm more of a beginner. I've never played the game as much.
Okay. Sounds interesting. There isn't a dozer class per se. I just make the build themed around it. Tanky, LMGs. Ah, okay, alright. That's cool. Hello, Ariadna. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. This is gonna be one hell of a strafing. I missed. I rotated a bit too far to the right. Oh, sorry about that, Ahoy.
Oh, good. I'm used to that.
Don't be
take
like
it
this.
as if it was you all the time, but it will not be surprising.
That's fair. It's probably me all the time.
No, it's not. It's mostly for shit and giggles.
Good eagle. Brr. This eagle's really good here.
Like we unlocked it. This thing.
The what?
The wall.
Yeah, we
The
did.
blockade.
Yep.
Oh, we did. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's good to know.
Good hold, team. Good hold. Have a good one, Crane. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good weekend, bud. Catch you on the next one.
Oh, hey. The hell of it. Honestly, Phacil, or for anyone else, have you guys like noticed some FPS like
Yeah,
drawback?
I have, yeah.
Because I've gone from like 60 to 80 FPS to like 40 or 50 right now.
Yeah, it's really weird. That happens to me sometimes as well. Alright, team, let's bounce. We did done, dude. Good job.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Let's see. Question of the day. Did you enjoy that, Phacil? Yes, in bold. I love trashing on my friend for this horrible code. As motivation, of course, no one is hurt and his code is great. That's awesome. That's what matters. Having fun. Being happy. GG, well done.
Anyways, if there's anyone in the queue, I'm gonna leave.
Okay, yeah, there's two people. Thank you, Ahoy, for the spot.
Yeah.
Have a good one, bud. GG's.
So have a good one as well.
Thank you. Have a good weekend, bud. Drink water. I had to say it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink something else, like coffee or something like that, because
Okay,
it's matter.
that's fair. That's fair.
And also, I'm
hydration
very
check.
fucking angry.
I got hydration checked, so you have to drink water, Ahoy.
I'm drinking water, but with a special thing.
Okay, alright.
Technically, I'm drinking water.
Okay.
Anyway,
Alright. Posture check as well, by the way.
but yeah, of course, I'm posturing myself, asshole.
Okay.
My spine is already fucked up anyway, so.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Dipped into a waterfall. Nice.
Improved
Very
posture,
cool, actually.
healthy shoulders. Did these sound appealing?
Good posture check, thank you. Have a good one, Silas. Thank you for hanging out, man. Catch you around in Discord sometimes. You too, man. Thank you for the music. I will listen to your music after. I'll send you a message, man. I will let you know. Let's see. Finally can type. Payday 2 is a horde shooter before a co-op shooter. Helldivers, I'd argue. Okay.
Helldiver, glad to have you on.
Okay, alright. That's fair. Could be fun. Okay.
That was one for the record.
Could be fun. I will look into it at some point for sure. Honestly, I'm pretty sure Sakura is going to be very grateful you guys have asked me to look into it. I think Sakura really liked that game. Alright, answering some chat and then quick 5-minute break again.
What the fuck, Dumble, you got?
Let's see, I don't think it's an interesting stream game. It's intense and not very team oriented.
Impossible.
Okay, alright. I'll keep that in mind as well.
Democracy conquers.
It's my most played game. Yeah, I knew that. Fair enough. I will look into it. We'll see. We'll see if it looks interesting enough.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one, Ahoy. Drinking 1 ounce of water with 2 liters of vodka. Yeah, okay, alright. That's not the idea, but fair enough.
No, that was me when I did it. Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Ahoy. Alright, guys, quick 5-minute break. BRB. And I need to see who is in the queue. It's Ariadna and Witness. Okay. Who came in? I think you guys came in at the same time. Normal, may I ask you to bounce out? I think I play with my creeperless. Thank you for the spot, of course, Normal. Alright, quick 5-minute break, guys. BRB.
Allied.
GG to IQ, GG. So fun. I feel like it's so funny to watch that battle royale. I'm like walking around in my office eating fruit while I'm watching you guys duke it out. No, Mine Creeper scout handshake me, rude. Oh, was a good build, by the way, Witness. Well done. Good build. Hello, God. Hello, Witness. All right, let's see what the next build is. Oh, sorry about the queue. To IQ. Actually, I think I need to remove people from the queue. Pretty sure I just forgot to remove people. Yeah, I did. Okay. No worries. I will clear the queue. My bad. Vodka is one of the diminutive forms of water in Russian, so 2IQ has a point. No, he doesn't, damn it. No, he doesn't. Alright, perspective, I suppose. Perspective. We'll leave it at perspective. Neutralize orbital cannons, okay. Alright, let's find a build. Who has build? Oh, Marcos has a build for me. Alright. He wants me to go. This is called bring the roadblock to the block. Okay, that was horrible, he says. Okay, right. Heavy siege ready. Okay. Where's heavy siege ready? Which one's heavy siege ready again? Did I have it? Oh, here it is. Alright, heavy siege ready. Different helmet. This is fine. Where's the other cape? I like this cape. It's pretty. Alright, tenderizer. Okay, tendy. Stun baton. Okay. Gas grenades. Alright. I feel like this is an illuminate build, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. HMG emplacement. Oh, that's anti-tank. HMG emplacement. Anti-personnel mines and machine gun sentry. Okay. And an air burst. Oh yeah. Gave me the metas. Alright then. Very good. Bringing the roadblock to the block. Alright. Let's see. Colony build. Okay, alright. Alright, alright. Never heard of that term before. Let's see. Also, I had a bad dream today, and the bad thing about it was that it was a happy one, and I woke up. I can do IQ. I felt that. Alright, alright. Alright then. Alright. What was the dream about? Let's see. I don't remember when I've ever gotten a happy dream before that. Can't believe I haven't noticed that. Wait, I don't remember when I've ever gotten a happy dream before. That I can't believe. I'm confused, I'm not sure. Not sure what you meant by that sentence, Ariadna. Let's see. I hate those dreams, he says. Read the PS? Oh, crap, I need to scroll up in Discord then. Give me 1 second. I will scroll up. Let's see. For this build, I'm going to give you the ability to completely block off a street. Nobody shall get past you, and what better time to drop this loadout with the new stratagem. I would give you a guard dog or a shield, but I felt evil today. The gas grenades are basically tear gas, a basic, and my personal favorite rifle, and a little help from the trusty machine gun. This loadout is flexible for all factions, but is meant for colony missions. Okay, right. You could optimize this loadout for a certain faction, but I wanted to make a global / flex loadout for once. Okay, right. Oh, you wanted me to bring the mounted grenade stratagem instead of the airburst. Oh, no worries. It looks good. It looks good like this as well, honestly. We'll see. We'll do my best to make it work. Marcos? The last stream like that I had was telling me about what I call the window in Florida. What the heck is the window in Florida? I dreamt I won $30 million in a lottery, immediately moved out of the country. That's a good dream. To Belgium? Yeah, Belgium in the Alps. Okay. Belgium is a good country, honestly. It's not disaster. That's pretty good. Let's see. After that, have a good one, Google. Been roped into helping my family with some things, no problem. We'll answer the question of the day in Discord and catch up on the VOD. No worries, man. Thank you for hanging out, Google. Hope you have a good day. Thank you for jumping in. All right. Boom. Have a good weekend, Google, and good luck with helping your family. More boom booms? Probably this. Wait. Wait. Thank you. Much appreciated. I will assist you once I see them. Which I don't. Hello? Gunships? Oh, good enough. Ba, 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 ba. No. Easiest dodge of life. I'm about to get hit here because I'm running on a slope. Yep. Oh, didn't pay attention actually. Alright. You're welcome for the stream, Google. The window in Florida is a girl I had feelings for in 2020. We moved to Florida about a year ago and I'm going on a cruise. It makes a stop down there. Oh, that's super cool, IQ. That sounds like a hell of a love story, dude. Make it happen. Make it happen. Tell us on stream. Whoa, was that 17 kills? With the airburst? Or is that mines? Oh. Whoa, excuse me. Airburst doing airbursty things, yo. I have a CF. Why is it not gonna happen? What is this all about, 2IQ? You have to believe. I have a quote in the quote generator that basically says, I have probably multiple quotes in the quote generator. But if you don't believe it, it's not gonna happen. If you do believe it, there's a good chance it will happen. Of course, it never takes away the chance that it doesn't happen. But you have to at least believe. It ups the chances. It really does. Just you believing it. Oh yeah, Phacil, how does that work? Because if you believe it, you look for the ways to make it work. And if you don't believe it, then you don't. Science. If you believe, you will find the way. And if you don't, then you won't. Not complicated, yes? You have to believe, 2IQ. We all want the story. You have to make it happen and then come tell us about it. Make her watch the stream as you tell us the story. Thief is done. Explosive, explosive, napalm, napalm, static. Let's see. I would rely on way too many coincidences. It would rely on... You never know, dude. Just be ready for it. There's no such thing as luck. There's only where preparation meets opportunity. I don't know where she lives in Florida. Okay, well, at least promise me this then. Promise me this, 2IQ. If by some miracle you run into her, you will at least say hi. And you will at least confess that you've had feelings for her. Yes? Give me that much? Like, what are the odds, right? What are the odds? Give me that much. Promise it. Promise that you will do it. No, don't say hi. You don't just get to say hi. It's not hi, it's hi. Good seeing you again. How have you been? Good, great. How's the husband? How are the kids? What's that? You don't have a husband, you don't have kids? You're single? Really? Wow, that's crazy. I've had feelings for you for a long time. I guess it's good if I say that now because I'm leaving soon again. Something along those lines. Give me a story like that. You got this. I guarantee you, you got this. You can do it. It's romantic as crap, dude. Maximum romance. Do, 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 do. That works, right? I'm pretty sure. No, it doesn't. How do I break this? What did I miss? Maybe I missed. I did miss, right? Ow! What the crap? Alley-oop! This way? Whoa, the rotation on this guy. It's not max RPM, Phacil. What kind of tenderizer user are you? I'm calling a resupply. No, I told her back then that I liked her. Problem was she had a boyfriend who hated my guts. Oh, that's fair. It does make sense that he hates your guts if you like his girl, but you never know if they're still together. Because if they're not, window of opportunity, yes? Oh, okay, alright, calm down. This goes here. This goes here. Get in there. Break it. Are we done here? Yeah, we are. Alright. Okay. You sure made it sound romantic. Well, it has to be a bit more effort, of course, normal. A bit more effort, and it has to be genuine, which 2IQ could make it. It's actually a really fun story. Dude could have killed me at one point with a broken golf club. I don't know, that doesn't sound like the most fun story, but continue. Excuse me. Ow, I'm dead. I dropped a nade. No, I didn't. I am going this way. Excuse me. Ba 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 ba. Oh, this way. No, he blew up the car. Food. Got him. Got him. Didn't get him. Call him in. Call her in, sorry. Calling. No, where are the resupplies? I make it sound romantic because it makes it more interesting. It is romantic. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's actually romantic. Thank you for the resupply. I am pretty confident if you have if you have an old fling that you have feelings for, that's romantic. Assuming you're not stalking the person and being really abrasive when they told you to leave them alone. there's some nuance to be had, but for the most part it's romantic. There's a friendship door here. Someone be my friend. Friend. Thank you. Good. I guess we go west. It's so serious fighting automatons in a cityscape. Actually crazy. Let's see. Is that? Let's see. Oh, thank you. Hydration check, guys. Worked in arcade, had mini golf. She worked there too. Boyfriend came in. Oh snap! This sounds like a really scary story. All right, one sec. Is that tenderizer on low RPM? No. I got it. Thank you, Norman, for the call out. Oh, they were playing mini golf. They intentionally broke a golf club, and then I had to be. Oh no, you're crazy, dude. All right. Luckily, you're still here. Can't stalk her without making new accounts for shit. Oh, come on. Wait, so she doesn't know you like her? No, that's so romantic, dude. You definitely have to get to a point. I missed. Better. We're good. Ba-ba. So many fabricatore. Ow. Oh no, too high. Too high. Can I get... I got it. Ooh, dead center too.
Automaton outpost. Scrap.
Team reload required. No, actually, I'm fine. I can just do this. Oh, that's a mistake. Excuse me, hokey boy. Swing. Die. Yes! The moves like Jagger. Come on. Alright. Boom, 2 for 1 special. Oh yeah. Let's see. Where do we go? This way? Okay. No, she knew. Okay, right. So that's good. That is good then. She shortly unblocked me on Instagram and I told her, then her boyfriend found out and blocked me on it again. I'm still blocked to this day. To be fair, I do feel like he's not per se nasty. He's just trying to save his relationship, but arguably that's not the best technique. That might be a fun, those might be fun facts. I usually like tell, oh, these are probably the best stories I have on a romantic turf, if you will. And I think I've maybe said this once or twice on stream, but like, I don't believe that telling the other person, hey, you're not allowed to cheat on me is a valid strategy, right? It doesn't work that way. If someone wants to cheat on you, if your spouse, if your partner wants to cheat on you, more likely than not, you messed up. There's exceptions, of course, depending on who the person is, but in theory, unless they're not a complete psychopath or sociopath, right, they've gotten to the point where they want to cheat on you because you haven't been catering to the relationship to the best of your ability, right? So what you should do is not say, hey, you're not allowed to cheat on me. You're supposed to think, okay, what can I do to get my spouse to a point where she or he would never want to? Which means you have to cater to the best of your ability. And so I'll give you an example. Today even, like, this is one of the best examples, okay? So I'm exhausted, okay? Super tired. Like I work till like 12:45 a.m. I woke up at 7 a.m. Because kids wake up really early. And so I'm exhausted, my girlfriend's exhausted, we're all exhausted. But we promised the kids we'd go to the zoo, so we went to the zoo. So we come home, my girlfriend, she's pregnant, extremely, extremely tired, but so am I, right? And so we come home and the kids are sleeping in the car. And so to make sure that they have a good nap, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll drive around the blocks just so they can sleep a bit longer, okay? And so I'm still exhausted driving around the block. And then they all wake up, including my girlfriend who was taking a nap as well. I go here, I think. And I'm like, okay, all right. I go inside. My girlfriend, she's like, I need to go lay down, right? And she just says that. She walks off. Now, I'm super tired. I'm like, oh, God, all right. So I'm grumpy and grouchy as crap, okay? And so at the end of that, basically I'm trying to play with my kids while I'm tired, etc. And then hour and a half later, she wakes up, right? And she looks at me and she knows, she's like, I did you so dirty leaving you here with the kids, because she knows I'm tired as well. And so I said to her, it's fine, like I get it, like you're tired, you're exhausted, I get it, right? And she's like, yeah, but you're tired too. And I go, yeah, but someone has to do it, right? And so it's those little things where in my mind I was like, I'm about to choke you, but I know that it's a really bad idea to think that, because the part of me that thinks that is the tired part, but the other part of me that understands a relationship is give and take. Right, like you guys just saw, she brought me like a plate of fruit, right? Because she's like, oh, you're streaming, and she knows that I don't have as much time to go downstairs to the kitchen. So she sees I don't have a snack, so she brings me a snack, right? And I genuinely believe that's how it works. If you cater to the other person to the best of your ability, they will cater to you to the best of their ability. And unfortunately, of course, it's not always true, but it is true most of the time. Or more specifically, I guess to summarize, you should lead by example as much as you can. Oh yeah? No, he backward slapped me. Alright, whatever. No! Alright. I was gonna melee combat him. No! Woo! Airburst moment for the win. Ow. No way. Pretty good actually. It's a dog. Oh, this is problematic, guys. I guess we focus. Let me lock in. 1 sec. I will go back to chat. Okay, we need the objectives. At the very least, we need to get the win. Oh, okay. Lock in, Mine Creeper. What the hell are they shooting? There's nothing there. What? What are they shooting? Okay, alright. If I were to get into more detail, would be described as nasty. On your behalf? Or their behalf? You did nasty stuff, they did nasty stuff. Out of topic, I finished the game Delta Particles today. Really recommend it for anyone who enjoyed Half-Life 1. Okay. Okay. Get that, Hulk. The confidence in that, oh yeah, just to get bonked. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I felt too. The backwards bonk is really weird. Good enough. No! Lock in, team. Lock in. Is there a bunker turret here? This is gonna be rough and heavy. Alright, let me focus. I can't dodge bunker turrets because I'm in heavy. But I actually need to out-stealth them. On the boyfriend's behalf. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's a shame. Alright. Well, in theory, if he was that nasty as a person as well, then they didn't stay together. But that's theory. Most of the time anyway. Rather than you're not allowed to cheat on me, it should be, it really upset me if you cheat on me. Yes, there you go. Communication to the max. Communication is everything. Well done. What's that? More bodies? There should be a backdoor into this one. Pretty sure. Hey, what's up, Tricky Donahue? How you doing, bud? How are you, Daddy Bravo? I am running an airburst build. Pretty fun, honestly. Not what I'm used to, but that's exactly why it's fun. I feel like this goes there. Oh boy. A bad spot for me to be in. I'm assuming this kills that, right? Does it? Didn't die. Hydration check, guys. Drink water. No. What do I do about this? I feel like it should kill it. It doesn't, I guess. Excuse me. What do I do about the bunker turret? Alright. I go here. No. Good enough. Then I go here. I let it shoot me. What? How is that thing still up? Rude. That didn't work? Oh. What do I do? Alright, fine. I wait for this thing. Shoot twice. Okay, whatever. Alley-oop. No way! He just shot me like that. I'm dead. Oh, the stims. Oh! Fine. Definitely not rolling to my death. Go here, go here, go here. Go here. Oh! Oh, it worked! I pressed the crouch button right as I slid off. Airburst moment for the win. I feel like I survived way longer than I should have. Let's see. Hello, Chicky. Pretty good. If they truly love you, they won't cheat on you. If they do, they aren't the one for you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But it's the investment, right? I think that's the problem. It's the little details. The way I usually describe it is that I have this little ritual with my girlfriend. It is a ritual where whoever brushes their teeth first actually prepares the toothbrush for the other person, right? So if she, like tomorrow she has a day shift, so she's gonna be up at like 6 a.m. So when she brushes her teeth, she prepares all the toothbrushes for me and, you know, our two kids. So when I wake up and I go into the bathroom, there's 3 toothbrushes with toothpaste already there, okay? And so the reason why it's a little ritual is because it started as just something cute, right? It just started as something, you know, I did it for her once, just purely out of, you know, trying to be cute, trying to be caring to her. And now it's something we've been doing for 7 years. And I told her, because I know communication is hard, right? I said, if you ever reach a point where, you know, you feel like you want to leave me or you want to cheat on me or whatever it is, something heavy, then just stop preparing the toothbrush for me. And then I'll know, right? We need to have a serious talk, or we need to work on something, or, you know, something needs to happen, right? And so in 7 years, there's been 2 scenarios where she forgot to prep the toothbrush, and both times I was that, you know, my heart skipped a beat and I was like, okay, I'm ready, let's talk, right? And so then at that point, right, like she like looked at me and she was like right, she was like, oh no, like no, I just forgot, I was just tired, I just forgot, like 2 times. Oh, that is what it is. Oh, it's a tradition. Okay, sorry. Fine, a tradition. I apologize. Semantics, you guys are good at semantics, I forget that. Get it done, witness, get it done. Yes. Let's see. You can still dodge bunker turrets in heavy. Okay, that's fair. But it is harder though. I do feel like it's much harder. Love airburst. When you can gauge the distance for cluster mode, it's pretty good at being a pocket airstrike inside bases. Oh, nice. Witness, stop walking with the Hulk! Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, I feel like I should have dropped mines on it. It's probably a good idea. Let's see. That's way too serious for something so small. No, it's what basically the idea is to this is that you have to understand that communication is hard. Imagine, right? Imagine you have someone you love, absolutely love, right? And then over time, like you start noticing you get annoyed with them, right? And this is completely normal in a lot of relationships. What a lot of people do is that they're just like, well, okay, I used to love them, now I don't, bye, right? When realistically, that's a big mistake. Because more often than not, it's not that there's little, like, it's how could you love someone, like truly, like be in love to, you know, to the bone, if you will, with this person. And then, you know, fast forward 3 months, 6 months, a year, however long it is before that sentiment changes. How do you think that happens, right? Like, is it really let me phrase it like this. Would it make sense for someone to transition to a different person so heavily in that time frame? More often than not, no. Like, people will change a little bit, don't get me wrong. But change to a degree where you end up, like, not just loving them less, but, like, maybe even hating them? Are you sure? Right? It's unlikely. And so more often than not, what's happening is not just that they're changing a little bit, but you're changing a little bit. Right? And so in order to make sure you stay aligned with this person, whom you, I'm assuming, have good memories with, then you're gonna have to learn to communicate to a degree where you understand you can't just be like, oh, you know, oh, wait, I'm dead, 1 sec. You can't just be like, oh, you know, well, we had a good run, bye. Because then obviously we would have a lot of kids with divorced parents, which we do. But, you know, I believe right now the statistics are 50% of marriages end, right? But you have to remember 50% of them don't. So what is it that the other 50% is doing? Right? And this is fun to contemplate. And more often than not, they communicate. It's understanding that you're human, and as smart as you think you are, as good as you think you are at communicating, it's not that simple. It's just not. I'm dead. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, definitely. Well done, by the way, on getting the mission done. Witness, well done. So yeah, long story short, at the end of the day, communication is the hardest thing on the planet, if you ask me. It is the just because a lot of people are like, well, I'm really good at communicating. It's like, you don't get it. You don't understand that your brain convinces you of nonsense and you have no idea that it's doing that. And then you're going out there judging the world for all the stuff that it does poorly and all the stuff that it's dumb at and all the stuff it's not good at. Not realizing that this is just your mind playing you to the best of its ability even. Right? And so this is where, if you accept that there's no way in hell you're ever going to fully control your mind, you're going to have to accept that you're going to have to find gimmicks around communication, basically. Which for me, you know, within the relationship, I mean, the toothbrush is one of them, right? There's these little nuances. So it's not just the toothbrush, but the little things. Oh, let's see. Rituals tend to be a more religious cultist practice. Okay, my bad. Thank you for the correction, guys. I have a hard time remembering things from years and years ago, but how about I give you an answer since I got my cat. I'm broke and I can't buy him a lot of fancy things. But I made multiple box forts for him over the year, and sometime this week I have something coming in, and I'm planning to combo the big box forts into one giant cat tree. That is super creative, dude. That's awesome. That is super cool, man. That's awesome. Props to you. It's a stray, right? I think you told me about it. Buddy? Is his name Buddy? I'm pretty sure his name is Buddy. I remembered that correctly. In Russia, it's 74%. Yeah, there you go. But the question is, what can we learn from that? Because I repeat, 26% of them don't. So what is it that the 26% is doing that the 74 isn't? And more often than not, it's most easily summarized in the word effort, right? It's just, are you willing to invest in the other person? Especially when you don't feel like it. Because the moment you're willing to push yourself past the whole, oh, I'm not in the mood, but I understand that it's important, so I'll do it anyway. That's what motivates the other person. If the other person's like, I know that he or she is not in the mood, but they're doing it anyway. So at the very least, I should try to give the same. But yeah, to be fair, someone has to start. And reciprocation is a big deal, of course, therein. Did you know that 100% of divorced parents were married? Well done, cool. You guys are gonna make this a habit, eh? So what I'm picking up is divorce is a skill issue. Maybe. Communication skill issue, I would probably say. Nice to cut out doors and windows and other holes for him to play around in. And I know he's just a cat, but it brings me joy to see him happy. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Definitely keep that up, Chicky down Hugh. Definitely. The real skill issue isn't divorce. It's not doing it when you're unhappy with the relationship. Yeah. But this is the point, right? When people are unhappy with a relationship, it's easy to give up right away. But oftentimes, if you were to just communicate better, you would find out you're unhappy because something's missing or because something's changed. And when you talk about it, you can fix that. There's a lot of, you know, like I can guarantee it almost. In these 7 years I've been with my girlfriend, the mother of my kids, if we didn't put in the effort, if we didn't communicate properly, we would have broken up. So there's these little tiny intricacies, like I said. So let me give you the best example. My girlfriend, I've said this before, she's a very extroverted person. I guess like her favorite way to live would be to go out every single day, hang out with people every single day, etc. I'm the opposite, okay? And so you would think that's a problem, but it's not. And the reason why it's not is because I know she's like that. I make sure that every now and again when she's like, hey, would you like to go out? She knows that what I want to say is, no, I don't. But oftentimes I'll say, sure. And now because she knows that, because we've communicated, she knows he's doing this for me because he'd rather stay in. And what's really cool over time, which is, to be fair, you could call it love, call it what you want, is that over time, now she says stuff like, hey, would you like to stay home and watch a movie together? Which is not something she would normally ask. Which is where I know she's asking this for me. You see? And so this is where communication is really, really difficult, because if you don't get to, and I say communication is difficult, I should probably add, you have to have a lot of self-reflection, because a lot of people don't really know who they are or why they are the way they are, etc. And there's no way in hell you're going to be able to explain it to another person if you don't know why you're that way, right? So these are all tiny little details that add up to everything, basically. All right. Let's see. Yeah, buddy. Found him when he was 2. Yeah, exactly. I remember that. Glad I remembered the name. That's a good name. Yes, sir. This wasn't my best build. Requires more defensive positions and way more communication with the team as well. Having much skill in the game. That's okay. I had a problem. The gas grenades are weird. The gas grenades are the only thing that's weird, I feel. Marcos. Everything else is fine, honestly. The build's not bad. To be fair, like I've been surviving pretty long, right? So it's not like the build's disaster. That's a lot of DACA. It was kind of the point of the build, though. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. Okay. Well, the build's good enough. And I suppose on a different mission type it would have been better as well. But they're pretty good, though. Okay, guys. We can do a short mission if we bounce now.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Is it weird that right now I'm not bothered by looking for a partner? No, of course not, Witness. I'll be honest with you, this is probably a really fun fact. This is before I met my girlfriend, so this is give or take 8 years ago, okay? I reached a point where, like, I broke up with my ex back then, and that was a long relationship as well. That was like a 7-year relationship, which is where I am now. But the crazy part is, I still remember, I've never felt the way I felt with the girlfriend I have now. I never felt that way with her. And the reason why, it's not just her, just so that's clear, it's also me. Like, I didn't really know who I was, why I was, how I was, etc. And especially not the person you guys hear yapping about, you know, vision and making the world a better place. That person didn't exist back then, right? And so because I didn't know who I was, it makes sense that there's no way in hell, or like, it's not just that I didn't know who I wasn't happy with who I was. And the combination of those two is deadly for a relationship. Because if, first of all, I don't know how to communicate what I do and don't like and what I do and don't want. And second of all, I'm not happy with whatever the hell's there, which I haven't taken the time to investigate. Then how the hell am I, like, how the hell would you expect someone else to be happy with that package? Well, first of all, you don't know what it is. And second of all, you're not happy with it. Right? And so right there is where, when I broke up with her, I got to a point where I was like, you know, I felt super lonely and I was like, oh, you know, I really wish I could get back into a relationship, etc. And then I got to a point mentally where I realized I really shouldn't, because I know why we broke up. I know where this went. I know that I'm not happy with it. And so I realized I need to get to a point where I'm happy with me, because if I can't be happy with me, then I have no right to ask anyone else to be happy with me. And when I started doing that, crazy enough, I did that for about 2 years. I was single for about 2 years. When I started realizing I don't need anyone else to be happy, when I got to that point mentally, that's when I met my current girlfriend, believe it or not. And which is also, you know, I've said this to my girlfriend a lot, that I know for a fact the me back then, like there's no way that she would have liked that person. Not a chance in hell. And so yeah, definitely witness. It's completely fine. Do not worry about it. Alright, perfect. Short mission. Eradicate. Oh, I do have one person in queue though. Let me check.
Engaging orbital thruster.
Let's see. Oh, Stern. Okay. Mine Creeper, may I ask you to bounce out?
Orbit. 6 allied destroyers.
Thank you for the spot, Mine Creeper. Stern, jump in. Let's see. Like, I have friends that are going out and partying, but I'm just not bothered. No, it's completely fine. Don't worry about it, man. Definitely don't get peer pressured into doing stuff you don't want to do. For the longest time, constantly looking, but as of about a year ago, I stopped altogether. This is most likely when you get to a point or where you start doing this, where you're just like, you know, I just need to learn to be happy with me. That is when you, in quotation marks, become a catch. Because that's when you turn into something, you know, that's what confidence is, right? Where you're happy with who you are. You start to exude that, and then at that point, it's like it's harder to keep people, to keep women and men, depending on what you're into, of course. It's harder to keep them off you than it is to get them, or than it used to be.
Has joined squadron.
Or how do I phrase this properly? It gets much harder to keep them off you once you start exuding that confidence, which comes from self-reflection. All right, last build. I will do panda build. All right, a gas build for automatons. Here we go. Light fortified. Okay. Fortified. Reprimand. That's been a while. Reprimand is better now, right? Let's see. Senator, thermites. Quasar. Where's the Quasar? There it is. Guard dog, dog breath. Eagle strafing and orbital gas. Oh, it's a long mission loadout, but it's okay. We can make it work. We can make do. Good enough. Alright. I had a relationship for 1.5 years, had troubles and talked it out many times, didn't work out in the end. No regrets though. Yeah, if you this is the thing, if you manage to talk it out well, then you know, okay, well, we grew apart too far, right? And I think therein lies the nuance, right? You have to be willing to grow together, because you're going to change as a person over time. You know, there's no way to not change over time. The question is, are you willing to change towards each other in the right direction, right? Or in the same direction, sorry, not right direction. Let's see. Not gonna lie, the thought of... Oh, oops. Bad. The thought of sharing a living space with another person or living being makes me really uncomfortable, but like a romantic friend would be cool. It's right now, probably, Ariadna. I definitely see that. But right now, I would say. That'll change over time, I guarantee it. Send me a message on Discord if it doesn't. I can basically guarantee it. That's how it is for everyone. It was the same for me at least. But just about it, like you guys can tell that I'm someone who likes talking about topics that most people would be like, yo, that's awkward, dude, don't talk about that. Like I've always been someone's like, what? Why not? Right? And so I got to ask these questions, and I don't know a single person that doesn't feel that way at some point in their life. Let's see. I wanted to get a partner. I'd rather be able to support them by, you know, having a job, not living in my parents' house. This is criteria you're putting on yourself, though, witness. So yes and no. So it's you're basically saying, well, let me rephrase it for you, but then you correct me. It sounds more like you're saying, I'm not happy with me until I get this, right? And if that's true, then you need to do that, of course. But make sure you understand that every time you get something where in your head you're like, well, if I get this, I'll be happier with myself, there is a chance you're going to move the bar. And if you move the bar, you have to be really careful, because that bar will keep moving every time you achieve something. There's a good quote on YouTube going around right now by Chris Williamson, I think is his name. And the quote is, remember, you've already achieved things that you said would make you happy. So you have to keep that in the back of your mind always. Let's see. Set reminder for 40 years. It'll be less, don't worry. I guarantee you it's less. Is that a hell bomb? I heard a hell bomb. It is a hell bomb. It's witness. Right. Boys. Reprimand takes this out, I think, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Alright. Are we getting decimated? What is happening? Oh crap. I got 380. Rude. I'm fine actually. No way I get 380. Ready, please. Please. So hard to see this gunship. Hope you guys are taking care of everything else. I'm handling this one gunship, okay? What? Oh, I forgot it's insta charge. Sorry. What? Cheater.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
17, alright. Depends how you... I'd love to have a relationship, but I need a friendship first. Yes, that is a really good way to look at it, in my opinion. Agreed. I'll agree with that to the bone even. I don't think if you're in a relationship where you're not friends as well, I think that's really difficult. Whoa, what happened to that bullet?
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Really? We're all just standing here.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Good positioning, guys. We did it. Kill everything.
The extraction shuttle awaits your request.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
Oh.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Get reprimanded. Pretty good EMS mortar. No, why? Mortars, please. Depends how you look at it. Just looking at it from the lens of how can I love someone if I'm not friends with them first? Yeah, of course. I'm just saying that I think, or I believe, sorry, it's that. Let's say you're someone who doesn't feel like you need to be friends with your spouse. I feel like that's a really awkward relationship on a daily basis. Right? Like think about what that would look like in the house, right? Like let me give you examples. Like I joke around with my girlfriend all the time. Right? All the time. And so I consider that something friends do, not something... Oh, it's insane. Not something romantic, right? In that sense. And so that's kind of where I'm like... So are you saying people are like, no, you shouldn't do that. That's not part of a relationship? It's like, that feels really weird to me. Wait, I actually have to target the engine? The Quasar demands I target the engine? Come on. Hardest gunships of life. No, it's not instant anymore. Wait, what are we dying to? Why is this so hard? Alright, lock in. Better. Oh, it's okay. Alright, so while the gun is flipping outwards, it changes the trajectory really weirdly. There's one more dude. One more dude. One more dude. One more dude. Got him. Bring in the hugs. Let's see. I have achieved things that would make me happy. Yes, I have. Exactly, Marcos. Bring in the hugs. I have a Quasar. Yes, I do too, IQ. Thank you. No, I was definitely not styling. No, no. And I'm not one of those. I was just trying to senator them, not for style. Okay. Okay. Okay, fire. Alright. Quote, I definitely didn't yoke from the internet. Slavery was legal, segregation was legal. Don't use legality as a guide to morality. That's a good quote, actually. The last part to it, to be fair. It does make sense. Alright, guys, bring in the hugs because we're ending stream. Cannibalism is also illegal. I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's not. Is it? There's no way, right? Is it? I feel like it's not. Alright, bring in the hugs. Okay, never mind. GG's.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted.
Not a big fan of government. I didn't even have goals for life, but I achieved things that made my everyday fun. I win. Yeah, there you go. It's just, I feel like the combination of all of these conversations always ends up in the same spot, which is the thing I try to promote most, right? Just try to be happy, just try to have fun. Life is short, and this is all we get, right? So, I think from a relational perspective as well, from a romantic perspective, if you just do your best to live your life to the most fun, most happy, to get to the most fun and most happy point you can, I think that's what matters. And that once you define what that looks like for you, I think it makes it a lot... No, I'm confident. I'm confident it makes it a lot easier for you to find the right person for you. Because if your goals, or rather, if what you consider happiness and fulfillment and whatever else you want to call it, if that is, you know, diametrically opposite to whatever your partner wants, you're screwed. Because you can make it work in the beginning, but at some point you're going to grow apart, per definition, right? Because you're not working towards the same thing. Well, funny enough, yeah. I don't think it's as complicated. I think the hard part is if you have goals that are separate from each other, they can't be too far off from each other. Because if they're too far off, you're per definition going to grow apart. But most of the time, and this is what I believe about human nature, most people just want to be happy. Most people just want to, you know, have a sense of fulfillment, and defining fulfillment as feeling like your life mattered, or feeling like you did the most you could with your life. Something like that. Alright, GG guys. G to the G. Get off my ship. Get off my ship. Boom. Alright. Cannibalism is actually legal simply for the reason of survival situations. Really? That is crazy, actually. I'm curious. It's time for Google. Hello, Google. Oh, music stop. Okay, is cannibalism legal in the US? There are no laws. That is so interesting. What about? Okay. Only when it involves maltreatment or when it violates common decency is cannibalism legal. Is cannibalism illegal anywhere? Reddit, good source. Okay. That's interesting. Nice. Thank you for this. This is very interesting information. Thank you to IQ. Very interesting. A hydration check, by the way, guys. Drink water. Alright. Obviously, it's not legal to just go up to somebody and eat them without consent. But a survival situation, they're already dead. Yeah. There's a good movie on Netflix about this, right? It's called The Society of the Snow. That's what it's called. It was a true story about a plane accident. I think it was Argentinians. They crashed in the Andes, big mountain range. Had to do that. Movie is about quite a few of them surviving that plane crash by cannibalism, I should say. Let's see. Yeah, I googled it. It's fine. If someone wants to know why I wanted to know, I'll just say, because I was curious. What do you mean? And then people will be like, arrest him. I was like, because I was curious. Are you serious? I was like, all right. That's a very simple basis to judge someone on. Curiosity. I'm not allowed to be curious. Usually, if I'm not allowed to be curious, I usually defend myself by saying, you know, everyone's curious, right? Per definition. If you don't believe me, I always give the metaphor. You know, if I give you guys a shoebox and it's filled with snakes and the lid is covering it, right? If I give it to you and I say, hey, can you hold this box for me? I'll be right back. There's snakes in there, so don't open it. Whatever you do, don't open it. Like, everything in you is gonna be like, really? And so even if you would hear the snakes hissing, you would be like, I feel like I should look. Like, everything in you is like, I need to take a look, right? And so that's human nature at its finest. We're monkeys. Curiosity is who we are. I'm just saying. Being in a relationship with someone you aren't even friends with can work only if it is purely transactional. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't believe in that nonsense. I call it nonsense because of what I know about neurotransmitters. But like, I know a lot of people that are like, no, like friends with benefits, Phacil. And I usually explain, you know that intimacy, right? Sexual intimacy triggers the hormone that I talk about quite a bit, which is oxytocin. So when you're physically intimate with someone, your brain is spiking a hormone that's designed to make you feel like the other person matters. Okay? So it is literally impossible for you to do that, to not care. And I'll make it worse, because I know there's people like, oh no, Phacil, don't worry. I know people that can, you know, friends with benefits and they feel nothing. And I usually explain that's absolute disaster for them. And I'm really sad for them, because what's going to happen is that they're training their brain, and you can do that. They're training their brain to become immune or resistant or resilient or whatever you want to call it to oxytocin. And that, I wish you luck on your therapy sessions. Let's put it that way, because if you're training your brain to a point where the hormone that's designed to make you feel love, probably per definition, if you're training your brain to become immune to that because you think that's something that you can or should do, you are screwed. Good luck getting quotation marks, a healthy relationship. I say quotation marks, but I should just say healthy relationship. Right? So again, like most of what we do behaviorally is governed by either, you know, electricity or, you know, chemicals, hormones. And so if you accept that, like, we're monkeys, like I said, it's not, you can't just be like, well, I'm going to overrule, good luck. You're not going to overrule your brain, okay? Everyone judges a book by its cover, by purely that's the nature of the beast. The reason why we judge a book by its cover is because it's ingrained in us, evolutionarily speaking, or whatever you believe, but it's in us. We can't fix that, right? Back in the day, if a little bush wiggled back and forth, we needed to run because it could have been a tiger. That's why we judge so quickly. Right? But it could have also been a rabbit, right? But every single one of us that used to think it was a rabbit probably got eaten by a tiger, which is why we all judge, right? So if you're like, well, I don't judge a book by its cover. Yes, you do, right? So the only thing you can do, if you're someone that says that, most of the time I say, look, let me nuance for you. What you mean is you judge a book by its cover, but you know that you're doing that, and then you correct it really fast. Sure, definitely, agreed. But you will judge that book by its cover. Right, and so this is another one of those. So when we're talking about intimacy like this, people are like, no, look, I can do this and absolutely not feel a thing. You're in trouble. If that's true, assuming you're right and you're like completely on point as to how you're describing how you feel, which again is something we could debate into Timbuktu. Right? Assuming you're right and you can be physically intimate with another person and not feel a thing, you're screwed. Because good luck feeling anything. You're gonna reach a point in your life where you're going to feel absolute disaster. You know, I guarantee you, at least one psychiatric illness is going to hit you, because you wired your brain to not work the way it's designed to work. You're in trouble. It's terrifying, honestly. Let's see. I was about to say, arrest him. What is the charge? Eating a succulent Chinese meal. It's all legal. Okay, all right. Snakes are cute. Fair enough. Snakes are cute. I will give it that much. Let's see. Lovamine hormone. Okay, right. Oxytocin. Also really like how you input the songs. Thank you so much, Marcos. Yeah, Krieg asked me to do that. I felt like it was a good idea. That took quite a bit of effort, but I'm happy I got that to work, so content. We can account for it, if not fix it. Yeah, but that's the point, right? You're using the right word, fix it. If you modify your brain to a point where physical intimacy becomes what Mr. Cool called it, I think, a transaction, you're screwed. It's never been designed to be a transaction. And that's the crazy part to it. And the reason why I know there's people that are like, well, honestly, Phacil, we're just animals, and it's just, you know, having babies, it's a transaction. It's like, no, go, if you don't believe me, definitely you can just, you know, grab your history books, etc. Why do you think we have all these hormones, right? Think about oxytocin in itself, right? Wouldn't it be a waste of our freaking time to feel things like love, right? It's interesting to think about. Like, why would our body do this to us? Why are we capable of feeling something that we describe as love, right? So go all the way back to like basic biology almost, right? It's insane to think about. Because what you start to realize is there's no reason for that hormone to be there from a survival perspective, if not, you know, fill in all the gibberish I just went on about. Like, why would that hormone be there? It's in fact, it's counterintuitive to our survival if it wasn't designed for that purpose, right? And so this is where, honestly, whenever I've had these talks, especially with people that I know very well, that, you know, I know about the relationship, and, you know, they're open and honest with me about it. Usually when I talk to them about these concepts, many of them start crying. Many of them start breaking down because they realize, holy shit, like, this makes a lot of sense to me. And like, I can tell by their face, And I go, I'm not I'm not a relational therapist. All I know is about the brain, right? That's what I studied, right? And so I explain purely from what I know about the brain. It doesn't make sense for it to be any other way. This is the crazy part. And you could theory craft and hypothesize, this is what this hormone is for, and this is why we have dopamine, and this is why we have endorphins, and this is why. Sure, theory craft your way into whatever you want to theory craft your way into, right? The problem is that the hormone is there. We can't deny that the hormone is there. And then the question is, why is it there? Right? And so this is where, like, if you start reasoning all the way back to that, like for me, like, I don't get it. And I think this is probably maybe a good story. What time is it? I have time for this. Like, I reached a point in my life when, like, this is college, okay? So this is me studying to become a nurse. I reached a point in my life where, I hung out with people that are like, it's like friends with benefits, and that's how it works, and that's the cool thing to do, and you name it, right? And I was a nurse, okay? So I was a straight guy in a class filled, like, it was me, 4 dudes, and like 100 women, okay? And so in that scenario, I started being, okay, all right, apparently it's a normal thing. And every single time I got close in my life to a point where I knew I could have, in quotation marks, a transactional experience, let's call it that, I never went through with it. And for the longest time, I was like, okay, I guess I'm gay, right? I was like, okay, I guess that's just what it is, right? And that's not what it was. And I think the reason why I thought that is because, societal pressure and you name it. And what I learned over time is, what I understood is I grew up around women, so most of my family is women. And I wouldn't be okay with someone doing that to my sister. I wouldn't be okay with someone doing that to an aunt, to a cousin, to you name it, right? And I realized that I didn't want to be that guy. And then I thought about it as I grew older, and I was like, well, what do you mean, right? Because you'd have to assume that for them it's transactional as well. And I didn't get that. I was like, why would you do that? Like, purely on the merit of, it's fun, it's a good feeling, it's a what? And I never understood that, and it never got through to me. And it's not until like now that I know all of this about the brain where I'm like, okay, so it's just people chasing dopamine is basically what that is, right? Let's call it what it is, right? So people looking for transactional experiences like this, it's people chasing dopamine. And if you ask, okay, so it's just addiction at that point, right? Because it's the same reason why people smoke, gamble, etc. So is it just that then? Is that what's happening? And so this is like, for me, like I can't wrap my head around the concept that if you know this works like this, if you know for a fact that these things give you dopamine and that's why you want them, period, right? Why would you chase them knowing this? Because for the same, like I would say, then I guess start smoking, go gambling, I can give you tons of things that give you more dopamine than this. Just do that then, because it's going to be just as disastrous for you for a very large part. And so this is where I'm like, I don't know, I'm never going to be able to stand behind these concepts. But like I said, right, it's definitely not the cool opinion. Let's make sure that that's said out loud. Unfortunately though, I think that if you don't analyze your way through these emotions, through these hormones, you're going to end up in a spot where you look back and you realize, I did this to myself. And so I know a lot of people that were very handsome, very good looking, and very cool, and I have family members I have to categorize like this even. And they're not happy. And they can't figure out where they're not happy. And when I explain this to them, some of them believe me, some of them don't, but I don't know one of them that's happy, which would be very nice if I could say if I knew at least one, but... Debate it to Karaganda instead. Alright. I think it's possible for it to be a transaction, whatever, and to be fine. To be fair, I reject the framework of a necessary human experience. Well, what do you mean necessary human experience? Is it really transactional if you're already even friends? I don't know. I know a lot of people that considered the other a friend with benefits, and they ended up dating. I was like, yeah, of course. Oxytocin, that's how that works, right? And so either it's that, or they convert it into people that have trouble building lasting relationships because they taught themselves that what they feel when they feel oxytocin is something they're supposed to ignore, overrule, or even reject, right? But it's like, well, that's nuts. That's the whole problem to it. We have these little hormones that make us feel specific things to trigger certain behavior in us. And you can wire your brain to do just about anything. So if you teach it that love is something you should reject because it's just a transaction, like it's very hard for you to transition to, okay, well, maybe love is something I shouldn't reject. It's very hard for you to get into that mindset. Let's see. I've had one transactional relationship. Doesn't bring the happiness I'd expect from a real one. Exactly. I dare you to find me someone who's filled with transactional relationships, right? With friends, with benefits, you name it. And who genuinely, like to my face, can say that they're as happy as they can ever be. Like most of them are hiding something, like are hiding a sorrow and pain so grave, it's insane to think about. And of course, like I can't prove any of this as always, right? So like if you don't want to believe it, don't believe it. I'm just saying that this is the whole point to like most hypotheses, most theories. You can believe whatever the hell you want to believe. The point is that the hormones are there. We know for a fact the hormones are there. We could measure it. We can show you the freaking hormones, right? And so you have to ask yourself, if you accept that a lot of our behavior, if not all of our behavior, is governed or at least directed by those hormones, and we know for a fact what triggers and what reduces these hormones, then you start seeing a bigger picture, which is, you know, just for those of you that like ants and stuff, hormones are guidelines, right? They're things that steer us. And so we know for a fact, like I said before, if you hug someone for 20 seconds, even if it's someone you hate and they hate you, if you hug them for 20 seconds, you get them to agree to hug you for 20 seconds, an actual hug. So you can't be like half hugging. Properly hug. After 20 seconds, you'll both be generating oxytocin. You will both be happier for it. Even though before you started hugging, you hated each other. That is insane to contemplate that is what literally physical touch does. Right? And so this, definitely try this, by the way, guys. You should definitely try this. So if you don't believe me, you should definitely get to a point where you're like, I'm sciencing the hell out of this bitch. Right? It's like, all right, find someone that's willing to hug you for 20 seconds. Like innately hug you, properly hug you. After 20 seconds, you'll feel different. It's insane. And so again, this is how our body's designed, which is, in my opinion, it's absolutely magical, right? You couldn't write a better book. Oh, it's getting around that time. I feel like comparing that to addiction is like, well, at that point we could say looking at sunset every day is an addiction. Well, yeah, I suppose so. Obviously, I'm drawing it out of proportion, so I apologize for that. So agreed. I am saying though that some people consider those transactional relationships as a necessity, as something that's normal, that's part of it. And they talk about it the same way a lot of people talk about smoking, gambling, etc. And so definitely not like if it's something you do every now and again, you could argue, okay, well, maybe, right? Maybe there's something to be said for it. The problem is that when you normalize it to that point, that is probably the right word, where you consider it something that's just there and it's completely the way it's supposed to be, that's where, in my opinion, it's too far. But so just purely from a hormonal standpoint, of course. Necessary human experiences in like something you can't take out of life of a human at all. You mean the generation of oxytocin with intimacy? Is that what you mean? I'll let my alter ego speak for me, my Twitch account. No worries, Mind Creeper. The kiss or kill eye contact. There you go. He remembers from the video. Well done, Marcos. Well done, bud. Science it. Honestly, guys, like I always say this at the end of these types of talks because I know what it comes across as. I hate people that are just like, and this is my opinion and therefore you should listen. Definitely not, guys. Please don't. Definitely in your life, find a way to science the shit I'm giving you, right? Prove me wrong to the best of your ability, please. Okay? And if you can't prove me wrong, then use that information you got, use the conclusion you got from it, from your science, and apply it to your life to the best of your ability. So whatever you do, don't believe me. Please test it. And then definitely let me know where you end up. Something tells me that you're going to like what you get information-wise. No premarital eye contact. Calm down. And like, I guess that doesn't work if you take it to some extent. Like, what if you take thinking out of someone, but that's a far stretch from having sex always without deeper feelings. Yeah, so now we're going into the details of it. But my point is that the normalization of transactional physical relationships is not something I think is okay. I don't think it ever will be. Again, purely from a hormonal standpoint. Thank you for the name, Mind Creeper. Let me copy that. Copy text. The necessity thing, yeah, that's like a negative tendency. I just frame it differently, really, I'd have to think. Possibly, yeah. Test it safely. Do not just go crazy. Use protection. Thank you so much. Well done to IQ. Well done. Use sunglasses when you watch the sunset. Yes, sir. We're definitely all on the same page. Well done, team. Well done. Let's see. Blue Missan is who we're rating on Twitch. Alright, guys. I'll be back tomorrow chilling on Baldur's Gate 3. So to those of you that don't enjoy the game, have a good weekend, guys. And I will catch you Thursday. For those of you that do enjoy chilling in a Dungeons and Dragons like game, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good weekend, guys. Say bye to the people on YouTube. Stick around if you're on Twitch, please, for 2 to 5 minutes so we can raid someone. Make them happy. Good deed of the day achieved. Have a good one, YouTube. Bye-byes. Thank you for the talks, of course, guys. Maybe I'll come to stream to text wall spot. What does that mean? No. Have a good morning, afternoon. Sig is gonna spell stuff wrong. Bye. Have a good one, thank you. Bye bye, YouTube.